What's good? It's Shigozi. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. Wuhan equals 68. Negro equals 32. Afro 68. Nigger 48. I mean, I just see that. And then today with 281 days remaining, that's the 60th prime, nigger 60. They're going to have some black people on the front page in some capacity. We're going to have to look for that. I mean, it's just perfect pattern for that. Barack Obama could be in the propaganda today. But, we'll get more coronavirus stuff. Donald 50, Donald Trump 48, Scottish 32, Kill 28, but this Wuhan 68, big number in this. They might have some 9/11 type of rituals as well. Sup, Tad, Adam, Janice, Disambiguation 144, and Andrew. Hell yeah. Already. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's look at the propaganda. What does a stimulus deal mean for you? Nothing. It means nothing. It's contrived propaganda. I meant to even open up the charts. I'll open that up while we got this, because we're gonna look at the S&P 500, see the nonsense going on in the market. What does the stimulus deal mean for you? A historic deal will include individual checks for Americans, but don't expect money until at least May. Until at least May 6th, probably, because coronavirus 56, pandemic 65. If the checks come May 6th, I hope so. Because the thing is, they might not even do that. Because then you could just be like, remember that check that they said they're going to give you May 6th? And it's always an example you can use. And they're not going to want to give that type of simple example. I mean, maybe they don't care. Virus 35 updated at 9:35. Guys, they're just printing more money and giving it to you. I mean, this doesn't matter. These are tokens. They're handing you more tokens. They can give you as many as they want. And then they can inflate the prices of everything. And they know all Americans are going to what? Blow their money, going back to the pockets of the federal government anyway. I mean, it just doesn't matter. I mean, unless you know how to grow it, if they give you what? 1,000, you mean all these amounts are listing, you can throw this into an account and grow this shit with options, with small cap Momo stocks. Hell, with an online store, if you know how to run those, e-commerce. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't blow it. Try to grow it. Or save it for a very, pressing time. For example, you need it because you don't want to get vaccinated and they say, well, XYZ, now you need money to do this. And you have your savings from the federal government, your tokens. So we're going to keep looking at this. I'm just logging into this while I can. Seeing the market, the nonsense inside, as always. Lawmakers struck a $2 trillion stimulus deal early Wednesday. But you see, it's a stimulus deal. And we can look more about that too. I'm going to go back to the comments too. I'm going to be coming here a lot. Hey, I'm Tarasu Solar. What's up, Amy? Hey, Kat. Paula. Wow. I love everyone's here. It's all paper, yep. Paper's going away soon. That's what I'm hearing, there'll be germs in the money. Well, but the flu's been around for so long. No one ever cared. I mean, it makes no sense. That'll be the dumbest reason to get rid of the money. I mean, I can see it as a ploy because all these sheep will believe it. I mean, the government can do anything they want. The sheep will believe it. So, the reasoning can be crazy, but it's still sound in terms of the public, what the public believes. 1055.
Well, Madam President, I have an update.
Freemasons. Oh no, this is even lower hanging fruit. Look at this 155. There's another coronavirus number. Coronavirus equals 155 using alphabetical order. You see how we have a coronavirus stimulus package piece of propaganda from the White House updated at 1055. Next time, if you're a younger person that takes these field trips to the White House, next time you go there, you have to understand where you are at. You're at a theatrical performance facility from the federal government, the Freemasons, which are next door. That's the real federal government, is a one world order. Now this March 25th reminds me of that 325 AD. Just reminds me of more of this Masonic coding. I mean, look at this minute 59-second video he's in. Scottish Rite 159. I love how I live stream this stuff. For the people that are skeptic, oh, you're just, see this beforehand and then you remake the video. No one's ever left a comment, but something a skeptic would say, that I remake the video and act like I'm finding these live. No. Scottish Rite 159, Scottish Rite Freemasonic propaganda right here. With this actor, Mitch McConnell, updated at 10:55. Freemasons 155, Coronavirus 155. When you run out 2, you get 58 like Freemasonry. That's why it's 2 trillion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. White House Legislative Affairs Director. I'm not going to read this whole thing. We have a deal. This is coded. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done is also coded. But these really small quips are very easy to share and show with people. See? 42. Not even that. 210, guys. Are you kidding me? 210, a reshuffling of 201. 87, a reflection of 78. Wuhan, coronavirus. 210 and 78. We just saw this on a live stream. Are you fucking seeing what the White House, the federal government, these motherfucking Freemasons are putting inside their contrived propaganda? I mean, it's unbelievable. You can't go a day, guys, we're on the second paragraph, and that's what we've seen, and we just started this live stream. Just imagine what else we're going to find. Now I kind of want to see, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. This stuff is retarded. I mean, come on. People still think it's coincidence at this point. 115, Masonic 115, 146. Masonic doesn't equal 146. I'm just calling it the number 146. Jesus Christ equals that. I know that's more parallel to this coronavirus as well, but I've been seeing that number a lot. 479 at 92nd prime, and then 250, like 25, time 25. It's the 25th day of the month. What does stimulus has gematria? I should have known. Stimulus, 26, like virus, 55. Stimulus equals 55. At the 55th minute of the hour, they update this piece of propaganda. See, 10:55. And then they made sure it wasn't 9:55 or 11:55 or 8:55. They wanted to get the 10:55 so they can do the 1:55 for coronavirus, for Freemasons to pair with their minute 59-second video for Scottish Rite. It's the same exact pattern all the time. Absolutely a monopoly. Work to remove the psychopaths in control by doing what we can to remove the accounting for our human energy completely. Yeah, definitely, guys. Check out her channel. She offers solutions, and with her, between her solutions we come up with, we can all come together and really think of ways to make this life much better for us. Yo. I think we're back on. Hope we're back on. Y'all hear me? We're going to look at more of this propaganda. Just making sure we're all good. Pop this out. Oh, nice. You can hear me. You guys can probably see the screen too. Nice, great. Yeah, thanks for the patience. I really appreciate it. Sorry for that inconvenience. But I'm not even on that computer anymore, so that shouldn't happen again. So let's continue. These grocery chains are adding sneeze guards to checkout lanes. And who's making the sneeze guards? The you-know-who's with the sneezers. Jumbo, and you get it. Putting this out, making money off this. For the people that are saying the NBA is losing money, guys, the NBA are making the sneeze guards. It's the same exact gang of people. Hey, Manic Miner. So you see at 102, but it looks like 12. 37 is a 12 prime, virus 37, but there's probably just something here I'm not seeing with that number. 355. The checkout aisles at a number of United States' largest grocery chains are going to look a little different. Walmart, Kroger, and Albertsons are installing plexiglass sneeze guards in the coming weeks to help protect their employees from the spread of coronavirus as they continue to work on the front lines of a public health pandemic. So, if you want to do some homework, figure out the company that makes these sneeze guards. You see who it is. It's run by the same gang. So let's get into some gematria. I already see it right here. You guys probably see it in this paragraph with Walmart. Keep losing live feed. Hey, Northern, if they keep fucking with your feed, let me know again. Like, give it a couple minutes and let me know. I want to make sure everything's good. So, Walmart, the martial law store, martial law, that equals 47. That's because when you reverse alphabetical order, W is the fourth letter, A is the 26, 2 plus 6 is 8, L is the 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, and so on. You add them all. 101, 47 when you reduce, right? So what do they say inside this propaganda? Walmart, which is America's largest grocer, is adding the sneeze guards at its 4,700 U.S. stores and at its 600 Sam's Club locations within the next 3 weeks. Do you clearly see how they are using the gematria and linking it up inside their information? It is also adding floor decals at the checkout lines, reminding people of the 6-foot social distancing recommendations from the Centers for Disease Control. So they want everyone to be 6 feet from each other now. I mean, it's just crazy. It's almost like, why go out in public? I'm not trying to go out in public and deal with people like all paranoid. You get a little close to someone, they start barking at you. That's just going to set me off a completely wrong way. And I'm sure it's a lot of you too, especially understanding this. I mean, it's a good opportunity to introduce this, but they're so emotionally charged at that point, it might actually not be a good opportunity. The company said it also found a new solution for sanitizing shopping carts, a new backpack-style sprayer employees use to clean the carts quicker and more thoroughly. What I'm more interested in is what is inside the backpack-style sprayers. The solution. And could this be the Mockery? A new solution, like a new actual solution inside the backpack? Like a solution of chemicals? That's honestly what I thought they were talking about at first, and I still think that's what they're alluding to. Oh yeah, we have a new chemical that can fight coronavirus, but we don't care how it affects the rest of your health. Damn, Northern Rising. I'm not sure, man. Maybe try lowering your quality, because if it was bad for everyone else, I kind of can see something. But I'm not saying it's in your end, but I'm trying to make sure it's good for you too. But we'll keep working at it. But new solution equals 58, like Freemasonry. 167, the 39th prime. Masonry 39. 50, 59, or excuse me, wait, 50, 59, and 58. We get the numbers for the Scottish Rite, Scottish 50, Freemasonry 59, 58. Is Freemasonry putting this out all by the code? That's why they put that in emphasis. Quicker and more thoroughly. I guarantee you the Kroger by my place is going to be one of the last ones with the sneeze guard, because it's a low-income Kroger. We'll see. It'll be a good experiment. Let me see how long until I see one there. I don't even like going there like that. So, but I'll probably check there and see. Quicker, more thoroughly. 303, just them coding 33 again. Corona 33, Masonry 33, Catholic Church 132, 120 like Illuminati, like quarantine. So talking about Walmart, what they're doing for their employees, the company shorting its store hours because of the demand. Albertsons with the 2,200 stores, Wuhan 22. Let's see what Albertsons equals, though. I don't know what this equals in gematria, but it's coded. Albertsons 35 like virus. Kroger with the 2,700 stores, your Ritual 27. Kroger equals 74. There's a big 74 company. 38 like pandemic, 88, 34, 38, 74, just like Jewish. David is saying 30,000 people die in car accidents each year in America. Should we all stop driving, right? And what do? They keep on not maintaining the roads. Like you would think, oh, so many people are dying in car accidents. Even if the roads aren't the real direct cause, they could even be responsible for maybe even 0.5% of them. It might still be worth us using some of our money to make the roads a little better, to at least even encourage safer driving or you'll promote safer driving. They don't do that though. The things they could do to make driving safer, they don't do. So, but now they're doing all this stuff. I mean, it's clearly this is all an agenda. That's the answer. It's like people are wondering because everyone's asking. I know you guys all know the answer, but people you'll know out there ask, why all this is too much. It's not to prevent something worse. It's because it's an agenda. Because you got to ask yourself, why did they never do this for any other flu, for SARS, for anything? For those struggling to stay sober, coronavirus shutdowns offer temptations and hope. This is just tempting people that probably struggle with addiction. Just reading this propaganda, they're probably trying to turn them back to their old ways, just with the mind control. People are stocking little free libraries with food and goods during coronavirus pandemic. Care home nurse tells of terrifying and sudden ways coronavirus struck her patients. Just telling you, the more disasters, the negative things that could possibly happen. And I guarantee you those patients all had underlying health conditions that were exacerbated by this. Like every other story is. I think the moral of all of this is just to remain healthy. Just eat well, don't eat junk, right? And then your body will just take care of itself. I mean, because that's one of the best ways to keep yourself healthy, if not the best way. It's just you eat properly, not indulge in, you know what I'm trying to say. I think you've heard it enough. I'll definitely talk it up again in detail, but let's go through more of the propaganda, the distractions. Waffle House. I thought it said White House. Waffle House closes 365 locations amid pandemic. With the 365 days in a year, this just reminds me of some sort of riddle. Like I just see a riddle. I don't know. I could be wrong, but where you want to do? Start with Waffle House. 121. I mean, but you immediately see 121. 49, 58, 176, and 50. 121 like coronavirus outbreak. Like Johns Hopkins University. Like Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, who did Event 201. Just the same number again and again. Mets aren't doomed despite losing star pitcher with the 34, murder 34. They're talking about being doomed, losing their star pitcher. And they have some guy wearing 34, the murder number. Pandemic 43. Yeah, Noah Syndergaard. I remember this actor. Because these people are all athletic puppets. Yes, they can run around and hit a ball and they're good at baseball, but the games are completely fake. Hey, random username. Nice seeing you, man. The New York Mets. You get it. Noah is an incredibly hardworking and tremendous talent. That's what it's telling you. And it's true. Yeah, he is. He's a hard worker and he's a tremendous talent. That's exactly true. I would not how is he not? How does he not work hard to maintain the script, to do exactly what he's supposed to do with or without mind control? He's a hard worker, exactly. But it's all by the numbers. And I just noticed this 27 right here. A random username. I'm glad you jumped in right this time. We're looking at this nonsense baseball propaganda. And you see how the number for 27 is right here. Baseball equals 27. 27 years old, he's in this ritual. Ritual 27, losing their star baseball player. And again, like, who gives a shit? Is this really so bad? The games are rigged. But some people are so emotionally invested.
Man, this stuff is just ridiculous. Costco's still open in Alberta. Yep, they still want that cash. They still want those Canadian dollars. They still have some sort of worth to Costco. Maybe they can't print enough because they're plastic and it's just different to print them. Here we have this number 45, Ritual 45, Baseball 54, The Reflection. And then a last name like Syndergaard. Whenever they have these last names that are, like, again, there's probably some in the Scandinavian parts of the world, very common name possibly. But when they'll choose a name from there to use here for the rituals. And I don't fully know all the numbers behind his name, but keep this stuff in mind. But 181 is the 42nd prime, Freemason 42, Jesuit 42. The Jesuit order absolutely runs baseball. They love to put their names and their numbers in the professional sports. Target with the Saturn logo. Yep, they're just laughing behind closed doors, all a scan. CNN, Idris Elba hits back at claims he is lying about coronavirus diagnosis. Updated at 3:19 UK time. Video length, a minute 24. Idris Elba in an 84-second video, of course. Masonry 84, Zionism 84, Jesuit 84. You know what? I think then I owe the world and the people that are being attacked by him to let's see if he's lying about his diagnosis. I think this is appropriate time to research the diagnosis of Idris Elba. Because this is the amazing thing about live streaming. We can look at anything we want. There's no like, oh, I gotta keep this video, under an hour or whatever. We can just keep going, looking at all these coded agents and all their coded rituals. Idrissa Kuna Elba, an English actor, etc. for the Freemasons. So we have his Wikipedia page up. He's slamming the theory today. That means he's coming out today. Idris Elba denies claims that he was paid to test positive for coronavirus. He was, though. Or we're going to prove it. And here's the thing. If you're new to this stream, you're wondering, well, how do we prove it? With gematria. Because the answer's always the same. Like, you think Idris Elba does everything in his life with gematria. This guy. Everything he does of his own volition. He has to do it by the numbers. He chooses which number. No. This guy is an agent, a pawn for a gang of Kabbalists who practice this, and they instruct these people to do things by a specific code. Again, isn't that Occam's razor for you? It's the best way to explain it, and it's exactly what's going on. He's not doing all this of his own volition, because that means everyone else would have to as well. So Idris Elba gets coronavirus. We want to look at that one first. It probably should be from some days ago. Because now they're talking about his response. But we don't need his response. Well, we do need his response. But I want to start with, we'll look at some of this stuff. I have some important messages I'm looking out for, so I'll be like, I'm taking my eyes off the screen, but I'll keep the flow going. Keep this pumping through. All right, cool. I'm done. So let's keep going. Sorry for dragging this on a little bit, but don't worry, we'll get to this. Idris Elba, he's 47. They're just warming us up for what we're about to find. He's 47 years old. Freemasons Cup is set at 47 degrees. It's careful not to say he contracted coronavirus from Sophie Gregory Trudeau. See, this looks like one of those, tabloid type of things, but I'm just trying to find, again, it's all bullshit propaganda, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to find, when he said he had it. Okay. March 16th Twitter video. On Friday last week, March 13th. See, I like how they do this. I like this publication. I was told that someone I had been in contact with, someone had tested positive. So March 13th, and this is obviously, it's 133, the 313 date, 313 the 65th prime. We've already seen it. This paragraph right here just shows that Idris Elba is lying. But he's being paid to lie. He's not really lying, he's acting. It's like calling every actor a liar. I mean, they're not really lying, they're following a script. So you can't call him a liar. He's just doing his job, just like you go to work, do your job. Or if you're a business, you follow your business plan, your trading plan. It's the same thing. So 313. Why is that important? Because this is all pandemic branded. Pandemic equals 65. They said that the coronavirus pandemic would kill 65 million people in 18 months. That was the one in the Event 201 simulation put on by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Johns Hopkins University. Here we have coronavirus equals 65. And one more time, the number 313 connects to that because 313 is the 65th prime. And on March 13th, 313, I mean, it's not coming up, but I hope you understand. 313 is the 65th prime. We'll probably see it later if you want a visual. So we're not done then. We can even see from then till today why he's coming out now calling, saying he's not lying. And he very well might not be lying. They very well could have sprayed coronavirus in his face, given him some meetings, set him up, had some person sneeze in his face on purpose, all for the rich. I mean, you can think like that too if you want, but it's all happening purposely. That's the whole point. So 13 days later to doing this. Also 12 days, number for completion. Very common from the wait 12 days. Now he's coming out. Yeah, cool, of course. Born September 6, 1972. Corona equals 96. Born September 6. See that? And then his name. We should have just done his name. I mean, his name has the numbers too. Of course, Idris 5932. Oh, what did I say in my last stream before I got cut off? The first thing I talked about was, wow. So whoever put this comment here, I really appreciate this. I mean, I appreciate all the information y'all put out. But today was what? Negro 32, Afro 68, Nigger 48, Nigger 60 day with 281 days remaining, the 60th prime. And it said that they're going to have some black person coming out in some capacity. It's obviously going to be coronavirus connected. And we get Idris Elba, one of the blackest actors that they have at their disposal, to come out on this day and they don't say his thing. It's unbelievable. And his name, Idris 5932. So we scientifically said we're going to get this type of pattern before it happened on a live stream. So no skeptics can say anything. And we're seeing it come out today live. From the comments, too. We're all working together, exposing this gang, all by this code. Ridiculous. I mean, that's why there's no room for skepticism. Idris Elba, 43, like pandemic. 65. Yes, he does not have coronavirus. 313 is the 65th prime. On March 13th, he said he had it. He got tested positive. His name equals 65. 43, like pandemic. Like coronavirus 65. Idris Elba, 79 to 22nd prime. Negro 22. Wuhan 22. I've never done a video with this mic before with this headset, so if it gets really loud, let me know. I'm about to turn it down. I don't know if I'm clipping or not. I have no idea. Elba 88, 25, 20. Today's the 25th day of the year, or of the month, excuse me. That's why we're not allowed to go out. We've been some naughty children doing gematria and playing with their frequencies. Very well said. Very, very well said. Yes, and I'll keep it up. I mean, this is the best thing I can do right now. I mean, I've been going outside too, but I'd rather do this right now. Expose this gang in a live stream. Thanks, Samantha. Great job too. I'm glad you're here. We're all doing this together. Their faulty bullpen and Thor's down year didn't keep them from enjoying a solid 86-win season last year. Wuhan coronavirus equals 86. Or, no, coronavirus outbreak, excuse me, that equals 86. But again, they're talking about him. I really think they're talking about the blood sacrifice 86. That's what I'm going to teach right now, because that's exactly for sure what they're 100% doing with this. I know, because look at this. Tommy John surgery deals brutal but not knockout blow to North Syndergaard Mets. Yeah, not knockout, but for one, they can say, oh, actually, he's gone for even longer. But still, it's a brutal thing. He's done for some games. It's bad for the team. Blood sacrifice 86. They're talking about the solid 86 win season. It was predictive. So this means if an athlete has an 86 win season, right, keep in mind for the next season, they can be predicting some negative things happening. So this is a real type of Madden curse. The Madden curse is also real in a sense because they make the Madden curse real. You know what I mean? It's also the Madden curse in a sense it's real, but it's not a real curse. It's put up by the gang. But this works the same way. If they have 86 on them, look up for the next season. This is the things you can learn from clicking on one piece of Freemasonic information. That's why I like to click on just whatever kind of catches my eye. Yeah, look, even CNN's talking about the hitting back. But first, we're not done yet. I want to do how many days from from his birthday, his September 6th birthday. We gotta do that real quick. And how old is he right now? He's 40. Oh yeah, 47. So from his 46th birthday, that'll be interesting. Virus 46. So he turns 46. He gets it what? This will be really good. 6 months, 7 days. See? We're proving it live that this guy is an actor. He does not have coronavirus of his own volition at the very least. 6 months and 7 days, a span of 6 months, 8 days, he contracts the Wuhan. He gets tested positive for the Wuhan 67, 68. We saw how Mike DeWine in Stark County, he claimed that there was the 4th case of coronavirus in Ohio, 67 days from Mike DeWine's birthday. Stark County 67. Now we have, and remember we even have another instance of them saying that there's 67 cases in Ohio. Wuhan 67, 68. I mean, this is unbelievably obvious. 6 months, 6 to 8 days. And this video proves then, you need gematria to show people that these people are lying. This is why this is the best knowledge out there. Zach does not mince words when he says it. It's the best shit out there. It's the best in the truth community. There's no doubt about it. What else can solidify this? And you see how confidently we're like, yeah, we're just going to look into this and show that it's going to be coded. And that seals the deal. And we haven't even looked at this crap yet. Now we're actually going to look at the nonsense propaganda with the 84-second video, minute 24. Actress Idris Elba has hit back at stupid conspiracy theory, right? So we just saw this. Look, as we read this, right, think about what we just saw. 6 months, 7 days, 6/8 from his birthday. On 3/13 to 65th prime, I explained all of that. It's also 27 weeks exactly, ritual 27. I spent 27 weeks in 1 day. That's the 58th prime, Freemasonry 58. So they're even branding the propaganda, branding the ritual. So in light of all that, we're going to read this and think about how you're being mocked now by this motherfucker. And think about then, next time you go see an Idris Elba film, next time you think, oh, Idris Elba, he's such a good actor. I like him so much. All these things you can think. Next time you think that, think about the mockery that he's participating in. Yes, he might be doing this against his will, but he seems to be pretty fine here with his girl, mocking you and such some Freemasonic propaganda. And we can even watch the video. I don't know if you guys can get the audio, but we might watch that in a bit. Actor Idris Elba has hit back at a stupid conspiracy theory that he and other celebrities are being paid to lie about their coronavirus diagnosis, which we've proven to be exactly what's going on. The British star who revealed he had tested positive for the illness earlier this month after being exposed to someone with coronavirus slammed the suggestion as absolute bullshit in an Instagram live broadcast Tuesday. Absolute bullshit? Yes, it's absolute 113. That's exactly what this is. Bullshit 113. Notice how they coded stupid in quotes. Stupid 2637, just like virus. All the same exact pattern instead of nonsense. Stupid 89 as well. Stupid 89, 26, 35, 37. Look at this overlap. Just take a second to take this in light of what we just saw. This is after we did the decode. See how they put this inside here in the quotes? Absolute bullshit. We're going to see this with how they put it here. There's a reason why they, censored it. It's all part of the gematria. We can also see it with the eye. Absolute bullshit. 189. 216, 90, 63, 45, ritual 45. The key David numbers, but let's see what the bullshit then. Could be hiding in there. 99, 72, Jesuit order numbers, right here. That's exactly what this is from. Again, I always feel like there's something deeper I'm missing. I really know there is. That's why I like to hone into those things are just bam. Like what the 113, Scottish 113. They're putting bullshit in here. Using this word anyway because again, coronavirus, outbreak 113. Or that's 121, excuse me. Coronavirus pandemic 113. Idris Elba. Oh, this is so funny. Idris Elba is doing okay and urges people not to spread coronavirus conspiracy theory. Okay, this is code word for the number 26. It is. Okay equals 26. O is the 15th letter, K is the 11th. 15 plus 11, 26. Virus 26. You see how this works? That's what they let you know he is okay, all by the numbers. This is an actor for the Freemasons, and this is how they operate. A federal agent. This is, yeah, if you ever wondered what a federal agent looks like, right here, this is an authentic federal agent. And federal is worldwide. The Zionist Federation. This is one of their agents. This is what it looks like. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. And as a tip, you can figure out which color they're going to be based on the date numerology. Negro 32, Afro 68, Nigger 48, 60, 281 to 60th prime. Day was 281 days remaining. Stuff is ridiculous. And of course, got to tell you about his 4.7 million followers. Right now, he's 47 years old. Always inside the Freemasonic information. 47. Their compass is set at 47 degrees. It goes back to Euclid's 47 problem about establishing a foundation. Foundation equals 47. That's the 15th prime. Time equals 47. I'm starting to feel like y'all niggas is paying niggas to say that they got it. She said in a recent, oh, Cardi B is participating in this. We're going to see how this is connected with her then. And we'll see how she's being paid to say this about them being paid. You see that inception shit they're doing? And they're making you believe that, oh, Cardi B does shit of her own volition. You know, no. This is all a play from the Freemasons. Cardi B is nothing else than an actor for the Catholic Church. And we're gonna see. Oh, holy shit! I'm muting this video. I am not having her music played in the background. Get a copyright strike. That's exactly what this fucker's gonna do. But at least we caught them on this 3-minute, 33-second video. See them in the background with their occult geometries and shit. All the same thing. The stripes. Unbelievable. But we're gonna look at this later. Let's stay on track. We're almost done with this anyway. I do want to look at the comments too. I feel like I'm missing some. But here Cardi B's coming out. And of course, it's more programming. Think of all the people reading this, just giving them more of a negative light towards black people. I'm starting to feel like y'all niggas, as is playing niggas, you know, I already read this. I'm not going to read it again. If y'all are paying niggas see, the stars just makes it hard to read. If y'all are paying niggas to say that they got it, pay me too. Pay me too. Well, you know, as we all know, they are paying her to exactly say this. And they will pay here. But let's see Cardi B. First off, 3-2. I like how they're talking about her today. I've always said look out for her for our dates with 32. Negro 32, her initials 3-2. This New York actor. We're talking about the New York epicenter. You see? That's why she's coming out in this shit. I'm going to have to fix this when I paste it in. Cardi B, 37, just like Virus. Bam, just like that. Virus 37, Cardi B 37. Georgia 37, the Georgia Guidestones is what this is synced up with as well. Talking about the mass eradication of people. These riddles, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, sometimes lost for words. Yeah, Cardi B is trashed. Dr. Hook, Ray, Rip. Someone named Dr. Hook, Ray, die. We're gonna look, that may be Murder by Numbers to do then. Dr. Hook Ray dead. Oh, I mean, we can. That's the Murder by Numbers we can look through. Let's finish up this Cardi B. You know what's it called? Idris Elba nonsense. We're pretty much done with it. We feel like we beat it up pretty bad. And it's just because it's so coded. I mean, we didn't do anything. It's just super coded. You just read it and you see it, and bam. 118 Jesuits. Just do it. 118. Just do it. Jesuit. That's exactly it. I see. It's like the rapper Lil Uzi Vert. If you say it really fast, Lil Uzi Vert, it's like Lucifer. Someone taught me that as well. That's why I just love being part of this community, man. Everyone has these things bouncing around. And it's not a coincidence. Just do it. Jesuit. with the Saturnian connections. No, obviously from the Catholic Church with the red and black colors all the time. So let's look at this Cardi B thing. We'll see her birthday, how many days, because she's coming out for a reason. So you want to do it from the birthday. It always seals the deal. Well, in my opinion, I mean, just the fact that this is an agent for the federal government just sealed the deal. The fact that her music's trash, but she's out here doing these type of things should seal the deal. Born on October 11th, 1992. You know, what an agent. We also got to see her birth numerology and Idris Elba's. Because there's a reason these people's birth numerologies a lot of times connects to this. So we'll see her birthday. How old is she right now? I should know her age. I mean, she's close to my age. 27. You know, ritual 27. 166 days. Secret Society 166. 23 weeks and 5 days going back to the Society of Jesus. 167 days to 39 prime. Guys, I can't believe this. I mean, guys, the state of New York absolutely is using her as one of their pawn pieces. Cardi B is for bunions, man. It's for bunions, man. Cardi B, Caesar Beltran. It's funny, man. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just type of New York. I'm gonna go. I'm not trying to hang on to this too long. For those who are new, but we all know the big New York number. New York 39, 167, the 39th prime, right? 167 days from her birthday. She's coming out today, and some coronavirus nonsense. It's the Empire State. Empire equals 39. Right now, the military empire is over there with their tanks and all that stuff. Empire 39, the UN, the 39 foretold new UN. You're welcome, Manic Miller. Minor, excuse me. Manic Minor. My screen's a little far away, so the words kind of, my eyesight's not that good for letters and stuff far away. But, I mean, I hope you guys will like the joke here. I know random username, they love this joke from the gang. I think it's pretty funny too. The 39th prime from her birthday. As I was just saying, she's a New York actor being used in this by New York as part of the epicenter. So let's just see what they're saying here then. 106 video. See, that's a 60. Oh my goodness, that's a 66-second video. Empire 6639. You see how they have a 66-second video about this Empire State agent Cardi B? Wow. New York 33 updated at 333. This has to be one of the most coded pieces of Freemasonic propaganda and distraction I've ever seen in my life. 39 what unicorns. 39 books in the Old Testament. What the Zionist Jews go by, New York. I hope you know that whole thing. I don't try to explain it too much because then YouTube will be like, oh, you're being this and that. But I think a lot of it goes back to that. Saturn 93 to reflection. Thelema, Saturn, Israel, New York's absolutely part of all that. But I can't believe this. Empire 33, 39, 66. So we'll look at this piece. And don't forget New York equals the same thing, 33, 39, right? So what do we have? We have 167 days from her birthday, that's the 39th prime, and a 3:33 updated time article with a 66-second video. I mean, it's the gematria is all right here in front of you. From the Freemasons, Freemason 96. That is exactly what I'm trying to show, and that's why I like to stream it because now you've seen it. Like, I still always think it's good to apply this, right? But it's like, for those that just wouldn't apply it or couldn't, there's no excuse. You know what I mean? We all walked through it. Cardi B. Again, we already saw her numbers with the virus. Cardi B wants to be a politician. Maybe not soon, but she's considering it. And she has a chance. Cardi B has a chance. Cardi B has a better chance than you of becoming president. And that's not an insult, it's the truth. And that might be a way to start a conversation with someone. Do you know that Cardi B has a better chance of becoming president than you? And explain to them how. Because she's an agent for the gang, for the cabal. That's literally why. She'll be by the numbers. She's signed in, sworn in, signed the contract. She can. It's all controlled by the same gang. Of course, unless we overthrow this gang, then you have a better chance than her. Obsessed 25, Obsessed 47, just quoting another 47 and cite some quotes, cite some Masonic information. GQ, of course, she's telling GQ magazine, G's the seventh letter, Q. is the my brain's is freezing right now. Q is the 17th letter. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's what I was trying to go. I don't want to say anything and mess up. But G is the 7th letter. Q is the 17th. 1 plus 7 is 8. Think about the Q in the 17th state. That's where LeBron James used to play. That's where the Cavs played, the Q, Quicken Loans Arena. But 1 plus 7 is 8. So that's G, Q, 7, 8 for Wuhan coronavirus. Wuhan coronavirus 78. So yeah, I think we've sat on this actor too long. This may be fighting for equal rights, human rights for such a long. They put this on craps. That's why I'm taking this. Human rights for such a long time. Seeing the country become a better place, been really his passion for a long time. Now, I can't read. I'm sorry, I can't read right now. I think I've just talked a whole bunch, so like reading is just hard. I need to take a little break, like a 10-second break. But human 57, these are just more New York connected numbers. They're for the Scottish Rite. 78, yeah. Let me see something. That's what I'm saying, New York 78, just like human in all caps. Well, the caps don't matter. I got the caps because I want to see the Francis Bacon, which takes into account the capital letter. 187, nice murder number for the ancient captive Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Why did Trump choose Easter as a date that the virus may be under control? It's definitely biblical. Like, I know Zach covered it. I haven't checked out his information on that yet. So I'd rather research what he look at it more before I give you an answer. But I know it's definitely connected with the Bible, with Jesus Christ, the day he's risen. And, but I can't have a deeper riddle for you, So I apologize for that, David. But definitely going to be looking more into that as well. They're very important. But think of Wuhan coronavirus 93, like God's Son, crucifix, or crucifixion 93. It's definitely part of all that. Dr. Hook, the medicine show. Jeez. This guy was killed. We're looking for who, though? Ray Sawyer. Sure, this guy was murdered. Dead at 81, Ritual 81. Rabbit then inverted RH negative bloodline and is breeded with the rabbit people. I mean, guys, these people, they do all sorts of things. They tell you that, oh, we can't crossbreed, this and that. They give you explanation. Guys, they'll give you these big explanations in school in absolutes so you don't question that maybe they can invert RH negative bloodline rabbit people. They don't, what I'm saying? Like, that's why all this mainstream science crap is just there to stunt people. And I think comments like pretty monotheisms are very good examples of that. So I appreciate you saying that. Like, it just helps open people's minds. But let's look at this real quick. This Ray Sawyer, February 1st, 1937 to December 31st, 2018. All by the numbers ritual. Notice I have never heard of this guy, but we're going to see how he was murdered. You can just see how many days from their birthday they died, and you see it. You see their name, gematria. Oh, this will be good. Because it's close. He died close to his upcoming birthday. He died at 81. He died close to his upcoming 82nd birthday in Daytona Beach, Florida. In Florida. Death, killing, murder, 38, like RIP. He's dying in Florida. He's not even from there. They made sure he died in Florida. So December 31st. $33 days. 33 days. I mean, you see it. And it's 4 weeks, 4 days. Kill 44. Kill equals 44. This guy dies 4 weeks, 4 days from his birthday. Kill 44. He was executed by his employers. Execution equals 44. Julius Caesar died in 44 BC. MLK died or assassinated 4/4. Abe Lincoln. Final Dream came out what? His final dream April 4th. Shot 10 days later, which equals 144 on 14/4. I mean, I can't believe that example exists and people are still asleep to this. I mean, but you see how it's all contrived. 33 days, that's 4/4. I want to see how many days he died from his from his birthday till when he died. 333 days. I mean, I should have done probably his name gematria first before doing that, and where he's from. Ray Sawyer, 45. Yeah, that's why I should have done that first, because that's why it's kind of important, because see, he died 4 weeks and 5 days from his birthday. You see that? Ray Sawyer, 45. He died 4 weeks and 5 days from his birthday. So you do the name gematria, the day they died. You do the date numerology when they died. You get the same pattern here. It's the same thing. That's what I'm talking the way I am. It's like, killing 43. He died at 81. A day with 81 numerology. It literally is the same thing every single time. 61 to 18th prime. Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. I mean, should have done that first too. Should have done Dr. Hook first. And there's no shoulda. You can do it which way you want. But if you're trying to make it flow well, because for example, you can do it from the birthday, you can get the numbers for what you just decoded, like all the time. Yeah, you'll get the 44 for kill, but if you want like the bigger decode, that's where you want to have all these in place first. Like even this, Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, 231, the 21st triangular number. This guy born 2/1. He was born 2/1. See, the sum of the numbers 1 to 21 gives you 231. Dr. Hook, 2871, the 20th prime, 3591, the 13th triangular number. Dr. Hook equals 44. See, with the K exception, you don't reduce K because it's the master number. So reducing everything else, it becomes 44. He dies what? 4 weeks and 4 days from his birthday. Ray Sawyer's number was up. Exactly, John Olson. Thanks a lot. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. At least to my attention. I'm sure a lot of you guys knew about this guy, knew how he was murdered by the federal government. I didn't know, and now I know. I am informed now. I know this guy was murdered, or you'll fake his death. Was American rock band. See, I didn't even read it. See, that's how much I didn't know. But I hope to emphasize this. I have to explain how much I don't know about this to show you. If I didn't know this was a band, I thought it was like a show, right? And I'm here just decoding it and showing you clearly how it's a ritual. That should explain everything. It's all in the numerology. The gematria behind the names, the numerology on the dates, the dates from the birthday, and etc. that they do. And yeah, that their new music and the rock band and that's all relevant, absolutely. But just to see how they're putting this out, you could just literally do it blind with a blindfold on. So I hope that was a good lesson for anyone who wants to see really how repetitive and blatant these patterns are. So I think now we spent some time away from the mainstream media. We can go back and see what they're putting out. Oh, they said U.S. U.S. could reach peak in 3 weeks. Let's snag this real quick. Here's why the coronavirus may be killing more men than women. U.S. should take note. Just more fear porn. 532. Or again, they could have designed some way that specifically does this. Guys, these people can design a virus that can target men more than women. So they could just be mocking with all these things that it's gonna do at some point, if not now. If there's something that they're gonna release, or if they haven't already. Then this is a 2-minute, 53-second video. That's the 20-second triangular number. It's Wuhan 22. Of course, we have this 33 right here in the ambulance. I mean, you see this Masonic information, this Masonic propaganda. SAMU. 33. This is a joke. Oh, God. Hey, Manic Miner, peace out, man. Later. I'm glad you stayed for this. I'm glad you stayed up until seeing that 33. He probably saw that 33 in the ambulance. Like, oh, I've seen enough. Another 33 inside the Masonic propaganda. I'm out. That's perfect. That's exactly my point. Show these examples. You've seen enough examples. Okay, let me go on with my day. And I'll keep showing these. Oh, look at the dice. 5 and 6. Oh, my God. Are you seeing what the dice are? The 5 and the 6? 56, like coronavirus, guys. This is contrived propaganda. Oh my God. Coronavirus, 56. They have the die here. I get close to these tabs. The 5 and the 6. It's just very clear. They make sure you see a little 4 too. What about the 4 and the 6? Virus 46. They're literally making it work. I can't believe this shit. This is plain as day. Oh man, look what they're doing. I don't know if you guys are hearing this because I don't have my audio set up. Maybe I can probably check OBS. But it said in Florida, over 60% are male. And notice that was 60 to 40, 64 like kill. Yeah, you guys aren't hearing this. Oh, wait. Well, I'm not going to watch any videos. But look, we don't need to hear the audio. You see here, 650. Pandemic 65. Coronavirus 65. I mean, oh, wow. See, 650. Also 2676, kill 26, but sacrifice 76, but that's 650. Coronavirus 65. Pandemic 65. It's all coded information. Super Bowl 56 is in SoFi Stadium. We're gonna look at that. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too. SoFi, so scripted. That's what it is. Bullshit from the Freemasons. But we'll look at that too. I want to see that license plate on this bus. AEN 8. See, I don't know if it's N or M. That's why I hate. Let's see if I can make the quality better. I don't think so. Which is good. I shouldn't be able to increase the quality of my propaganda. It should be low quality, bullshit, blurry, perfect. Well, actually not good. If it's all blurry, then how can you... That's how they get away with shit, by making it all blurry. So no, fuck it. It should be HD. If they give me a play, let it at least look good. Updated at 532, Scottish 32. I mean, I think that video showed it all. But let's look at that SoFi Stadium real quick. So, what's the stadium that Super 56 is going to be? Stadium Entertainment Complex under construction in Inglewood, California. So let's look at Super Bowl 56 first. That might even be the first thing to look at. Super Bowl 56, because there's a lot of clues already stuck in there. Super Bowl 56 will be the 56th Super Bowl in the 52nd modern era. Government equals 52. What if their martial law is going to come at a peak then? I don't know. So, possibly. Date February 6, virus 26. 2022, Wuhan 22. It's a tribute to the coronavirus. Even look at the name of the shape of the stadium. Guys, look at the shape. Keep this in mind. I think this might have to be in tribute to something going on now. Maybe some logo they'll put out. Someone said the stay at home logo looks kind of like a Masonic compass and square or like a triangle shape or something. I haven't really seen it yet, so what if it look like this? I don't know. I'm just calling out things. I see this eye looking thing in the middle. Obviously, it looks like an eye. Literally looks like an eye. See the iris and then the cornea. I mean, that's literally what it is. But besides that, it might just be that. But it's clearly an all-seeing eye. These people are ridiculous. I mean, their symbolism is so blatant. That's why I don't know why people are just denying it. Super Bowl 56, State Farm Stadium. Chiefs and Packers. Rodgers beat Mahomes. Boy to Steel Hall of Fame. State Farm. I think that name even in itself says a lot. It's farming all the people. Government viruses 26. SoFi 22-23. SoFi Stadium. 46 like virus. I mean, it's just the same. So I think this is the part where people just need to wake up. Like, I think the evidence is overwhelming. There's just everywhere you look. We're at the point where everywhere you look, you can see a clear riddle. Like, I think the time's now to say, quit believing, quit falling for it. We gotta find enough people. Wow, this is pretty ominous. You guys aren't gonna like this. You're really not. The Oculus. Let me read this. Let me read this paragraph. Another component of the stadium's design is the Oculus, an ovular, double-sided 4K HDR video board that will be suspended from the roof over the field. The structure will weigh approximately 2.2 million pounds, 1,000 feet, or 1,000 not feet, whatever T is. Sorry, I don't know what that is right now. And display over 80 million pixels. The Oculus will also house the stadium's 260 speaker audio system as well as 56 5G wireless antennas. So it's not even the fact that it's the 5G, which is of course the bad shit, but it's the 56 of them. And it just goes with, there have been so many things saying with coronavirus, 5G, being able to control the RNA, which I mean, with any sort of frequencies you can control. Yeah, I mean, it all makes logical sense. Like, I'm not denying any of that stuff. Of course, I'm an engineer in that capacity. I can't tell you more, but just they're pairing that with this 56. See? 260 speaker audio system, Virus 26. They're calling it the Oculus. Oculus, like an eye. Could be syncing up with the Oculus Rift, custom nefarious shit with that. I mean, the Oculus 34, like murder. 47, I mean, it just equals 47, 119, like all-seeing eye, wow. All-seeing eye, 119, like the Oculus. All-seeing eye 56 with the 56 antennas. The Oculus 11947. Because this is how you navigate the world you're in. I'm anyone who's new here, I'm teaching you how to navigate. Notice how people are bringing suggestions. So imagine this is like me hearing something from a friend, right? Instead of regurgitating, like, because that's what people do. They hear something from the news or from a friend and they regurgitate it to other people. They don't research it. Of course, you guys would bring it to me from a good standpoint because you guys know what's going on. But, imagine if it wasn't like that. You see how I'm taking something, I'm breaking it down the way you're supposed to. And again, it's all personality. You have your own ways of doing it, but again, it has to include the Kabbalistic practices, the gematria, the numerology, the dates in the calendar, the syncing up with this and that, the symbolisms, the things I've been showing you. If you can do this to everything that they're giving you, you can see through this world and navigate it. And then the point is to teach people to do that. And once we have enough people who are capable of doing this, we have enough people, because it's not just having the evidence, you need the numbers. If you're just 1 or 1,000 or 5,000 people, you can just be a little cult or you got a bunch of crazy people, But if you have 1 million people all saying fuck all this shit, we have all the evidence right here. There's we can make a pretty decent impact. I really know, because they're gonna have to do something. They're not gonna just sit there. So I think we saw some good shit here. I think let's go back to the mainstream media. Before we leave, we'll leave seeing this 27-1 vote. I don't even know what they're voting about, but I just see this 27-1. 271 is at 58 prime. Freemasonry 58. Coronavirus. So we saw 58 there. Now look at this. Coronavirus death in the U.S. could reach peak in 3 weeks. Epidemiologist says updated at 9:58. We're seeing 58 again. So we just saw it there. We're back here. 58. Freemasonry equals 58. Is the Freemasons coding their nonsense? Wuhan coronavirus equals 222. We have the White House in a 2-minute, 22-second video. 58 with the White House guys. These are the Freemasons. I honestly, it just sucks. I'm teaching this to people. Oh, it's not the Freemasons. The Freemasons don't run the White House. I'm like, man, just shut up. Oh my goodness. Like, it's not even worth proving at this point. Freemasonry equals 58. Updating the propping in at the 58 minute of the hour. We just saw 27-1 vote for some stadium, which is also run by the same gang. And now what? We have Wuhan coronavirus. Using alphabetical order, 222, 2-minute, 22-second video. I mean, why do you think I'm able to give you a really detailed, crisp, concise, arguably concise, probably not, explanation of these? But I might explain these things a little bit more, but that's to make sure you understand why they are doing this. They are using gematria to facilitate the concocting of this propaganda. It's not hard to see. It's hard to see how a gang of Kabbalists are doing this. It's literally not. I mean, it's not no more difficult to see than seeing why someone's kid is playing World of Warcraft after school all day. You can explain that, and there's a reason why he's doing it, and he enjoys to do it. To you it might be crazy. Why would someone do that all day? But someone's doing it, and they're fucking liking it. And that's exactly what people are doing it. Peak is impossible to predict, another expert says. No, it's not, because obviously it's all from the gang. The peak comes when they want it to come. Impossible to predict, 113. They're giving you the 113, the not true, dishonest, green screen, mainstream numbers. Coronavirus, pandemic equals 113. and 94, just like impossible to predict. Again, another example is how the White House is clearly putting the gematria for these things repetitively throughout their propaganda. I'm closing some of these tabs. I'm closing Idris Elba. You know, I think the best recap for him is just look at the days coming out. Just for the last time, Negro 32, Afro 68, and we called this before we saw it. Nigger 48, Nigger 60, they with 281 days remaining to 60th prime. We see Idris Elba, Idris 32 as well. Just for anyone who just came to the stream. It's not too late for US to reverse course. Who says? I was gonna read this as us and who. I mean, it could be the riddle. Us. Who? Like, who are us? The Freemasons. It literally could be that type of mockery. Because again, this is artistic propaganda. They concoct and contrive and craft the headlines, the H2, H1 tag, all this shit in a specific way, the HTML, to make it appealing and come out to you in the way they want it to show you their agenda. It's not too late. And this is what they keep saying. It's not too late. It's not too late. And then it's going to be too late. They're going to keep saying this because it's never too late. And again, I will still stand by what I say. It doesn't matter what's going to happen. All they're going to have to... The only way that this will all go away, no matter if it goes too far, is with a vaccine. I'm not saying, obviously don't take it. You stay far the fuck away from that shit. But that's what's going to make all the sheep just calm down. Oh, there's a vaccine. You know, the government will make them take the vaccine and now everything will be fine. I mean, I really hope I'm wrong, obviously, but I mean, I just don't see how, like, in history, how else have viruses been quelled in terms of people's mind and saying, oh, we're not going to worry about it. It's always the vaccine. And this is probably the part, again, Zach's been bringing this up a lot. The simulation said that the government saying they have it under control, but then 6 months later they don't. And that's maybe where the vaccine stage will start. Oh, bring out the early vaccines, which I hope they don't do. That might be a bad on their part, because again, even the most asleep sheep probably might not want to take a rush vaccine. I mean, come on, even the dumbest idiot in the world wouldn't want a vaccine. I'm saying that now, but you'd be surprised, because people are paying to take it, you know, or people are accepting money to take it right now, apparently. But, you know, even the dumbest idiot in the world probably wouldn't want a vaccine that's been rushed. I mean, regardless. But, you know, again, let's look at more nonsense. I like to take a break and look at Fox News. You know, other things. Cashless reset, that'll be nice. But we'll see how that goes. This will all just be a warning, man. And then it could be one big warning, but I don't know. It seems too coded, too predicted to be just a small little warning. Rat-borne Hantavirus kills man and coronavirus hit China. Oh, God, the Hantavirus. A new menace from Fox News, too. Wow. So they give us new... Oh, this is good. I might have to look at them more often. CNN doesn't give us this type of stuff. Well, oh, this guy said finally some good news out of China. I wish you guys could hear that. I could probably set up to hear it, but you know, it's not a big deal. Here's a good reason why it's not a big deal. Look at the minute on the video. Here's Fox News giving us a 2-minute, 10-second video. Wuhan, I still have it up in this chart. Wuhan coronavirus 210. You see that? Wuhan coronavirus 210. A reshuffling of 201, 2-minute, 10-second video. I mean, it's just crazy. We switched to Fox News. I switched to a new propaganda outlet to show you, and look what they're doing. They're continuing exactly what I was showing. It's all coded propaganda from the same gang of Freemasons. There's also 130 seconds with the 13. But they're obviously doing the 210. I don't even think they care about the 130 seconds at that point. I mean, they're obviously trying to code the Wuhan coronavirus numbers. You know, look at these Chinese people. They want to program this. You know, they love shaming all sorts of people, especially on Fox News. You know, they'll do this here. 912, 1 plus 2 is 3. Wuhan coronavirus equals 93. So doing it again. See how they're using numerology? So we just jumped into Fox News, and we see 210 and 93. Yep, MOR, but tis. Exactly, man. So glad you got a kick out of that, man. I mean, and I like how you saw we switched to Fox News. Well, of course, you obviously understand this, but we switched to Fox News. That's the thing I like to show, because you can't say it's only CNN. You can't say it's we're cherry picking. We're jumping around to different propaganda outlets. It's the same exact thing. Senator Maggie Hassan's emotional story about COVID-19's effect on her family. Oh my God, man. I can't wait to see this shit. I know who this is. Maggie Hassan. Just, you gotta give someone with that type of name out here in this type of 9/11 post, type of thing they're doing as well. Maggie Hassan. We're gonna get the coronavirus. I forget what COVID-19 equals. I never even knew COVID's gematria. I just feel like COVID. The thing is, it's important. COVID 28, we say 20 all the time. 53. So I should have done this. COVID 53 26. But the less I do, the simpler it is for the newer people. But virus 26, COVID 26, COVID's the virus. I mean, there's, But Maggie Hassan, 220, Wuhan 2267. We got it right here, just as we knew it. Maggie Hassan 2267, like Wuhan. Bam. See? That's why I clicked on that. So I couldn't wait. I knew it was going to be coded crap. Same owners. Yep, never cherry picking numbers. I mean, hey, how are we cherry picking? I didn't make her name equal 220, and you see they're making it work. They made sure to get to 22. They had to make it work. 67, just like Wuhan. See how they laid it out too? Between the reverse and not doing it. Unbelievable. Hassan, 37, like virus. See? Hassan, I know she has a Congress numbers in her name as well. Gotta bring that up. Why? Because she's an actor. That proves it. These are actors for the Freemasons. Hassan, what's her first name? Maggie. Maggie 42. And they did say this was 42 minutes ago. Female 42. Or that was 43. And that's, you see how it changes. This is why I don't like to really call these out. I think this is more, you could even call it the organic side, because they do update this part all the time. Now it's 44. That's why I don't like to talk about this particular part. But on CNN, they have a particular one where it's red. They'll leave them up and they will change them when they want to. So there's a time and place for it. But also CNN has ones that also update every minute. So you have to observe it. If it updates every minute, you should disregard it, because you can know then they're not. I mean, that's a safe assumption. Again, that's how I try to teach this for anyone new, so they're coming in not thinking that you can just, it's not anything out of anything. That's definitely not what this is. But Maggie 33, 120, coronavirus numbers here. Corona 33, Corona 30, Freemason 42, Quarantine 120. But the 42, female 42. I mean, every time there's like that around some females, I gotta talk about it, because they love coding that propaganda, that number on the propaganda. A new menace that's coded. It's probably coded by the same pattern. A new menace 84. Oh, this is just 8439, like Masonry. 51, like Freemason, like Federal. Hantavirus. I just kind of skipped over this. I hope they don't blow this up. The coronavirus and the Hantavirus. Hantavirus, haunting. Hantavirus 43, 65. You guys are making this shit up. Why does Hantavirus also equal 43 and 65 like pandemic? This is contrived propaganda. Unbelievable. Pandemic 43, 65 like Hantavirus. Hantavirus 1370, 33rd prime, Corona 33. Hantavirus 133, the government, 137, like White House, 133, like White House. It's from the White House. I know, I don't mean like the people, when I say understand, I mean the same gang that runs it. The White House, China, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same exact thing. The same gang. I've shown it again. They make sure they tell you it's rat born in the year of the rat, which equals the same thing as coronavirus. False and absurd. China hijacks New Mexico mom's tweets for coronavirus propaganda campaign. No, this here is a coronavirus propaganda campaign. I've been sitting here for the past hour or so explaining to you the real coronavirus propaganda campaign. So that being said, may you please not believe this piece of propaganda right here from Fox News, because I've shown you the propaganda campaign. So clearly this isn't it. It was part of it. But, there's no China. It's not hijacking New Mexico. Come on. Mexico 33 like Corona. New Mexico, wasn't that the 47th state? Get out of here. Hantavirus is spread by mice. Yeah, but they're saying it's spread by rats. Rats and mice are different. Let them be. They should be. Again, we're talking about scientific shit here. I'm sick of the media saying all this nonsense, and they're not even being exact. If we're talking about health shit, at least be fucking on point. But they're not, because of crap. Yep. A pretty monotheism, very well said. They're so easy to keep up with. They do psyops at elementary schools, the same ones in the media. Yep. Especially in Hispanic and melanin communities. And it's sad. It's hard for me to have children because, how do you raise someone in this type of area? Wow. So, yeah, I'll definitely look more in the comments in a second. I guess gotta keep the propaganda going. But you saw what Hantavirus equals. SARS, the health agency states that the exact origin of the current COVID-19 outbreak is unknown. No, it's very known, but have compared it to severe acute respiratory syndrome, which did originate in animals before spreading to people. So look, they're even the CDC is even telling you that it's not from bats. So yeah, anytime this is a good. Anytime you have some idiot, I don't know what to call him anymore, just some dumb fucker saying, "Oh, it was the bats, it was the pangolin, the pangolin which equals 43," spreading it. You tell them, no, it's bullshit. It's all dumb theory. And the CDC, who you fucking trust and suck their dick, they even saying no, that they don't know that not so it's possible it's not from an animal. I'm sick of that fucking narrative, but it doesn't even matter. Don't be careful with that because then you're gonna build them more trust in the CDC. But at the same time, if you don't, if that's your last thing, you might as well, because they're gonna believe the CDC anyway. I'm sick of people's heads far up their ass, lapping up all this propaganda, man. I feel like the world's not gonna go anywhere if that's just how it's gonna keep being. Celebrity chef. Will we have it in America without restaurants? It's just all stupid, man. Even so, it's fact. Go hunt and cook your own food. I mean, who cares? People need to learn to go back to the old ways anyway, the natural ways. Nature never lies, it never fucks you over. Well, it does fuck you over, but you know what I mean? It's never like if you follow your natural way of being, like your species is supposed to act, you're like you just can't go wrong because that's how it's been for thousands and thousands of years. Optimally, it's how it's supposed to be run. But these people are trying to take you away from nature. And that's what they've done. They've taken some people away from nature, and now some people are cut off. Like me, this has barely hit me. I barely feel this whole coronavirus shit. I'm not inconvenienced at all. But so many people are, their businesses are fucked up. The things they relied on every single day, they can't rely on anymore. Or they have to find an alternative method that's cumbersome as fuck. Like, no. That is exactly why I'm all for, like, just, having your ducks in a row that MVP. I live an MVP lifestyle, like a most minimum viable product. Not doing the bare minimum, but I mean, like you want to be living your life every single day, whereas you need like the minimum to like go to do things. You don't need to be relying on a lot of people and a lot of stuff. And I've always been that way because I've always just known the type of world I live in. I'm like, man, I don't trust this world. Like I don't trust these people around me or the government or these things that need help me if I actually needed it. These products, I try to make my own shit because I know that if you don't, like, you're gonna have to go to the store and buy them, and this subject could happen. U.S. deaths could peak in 3 weeks. We already saw this. I think we're gonna have to start winding this down. I think I've gone through a lot of propaganda. I've talked a bunch. Probably gonna jump in the comments for a second. And yeah, probably. How long have we been streaming for? Probably for a while. I mean, I don't even know. Fuck it. Close some of these out. But yeah, thanks guys for jumping in. Hey Dwayne, glad you're here for sure. Looks like my daughter's boss has COVID and 3 family members. Yep, and of course the boss doesn't. It's always everyone around people. I mean, I'm not saying your boss is lying. I'm sure he's telling the truth, but I mean, or they're probably sick and he thinks they have COVID. And that's another thing. Because last time I heard, they can't test for it. Like they call it testing, but when they test, and I heard it from a friend who's like in the medical community, like they're studying to go through all that stuff. And they said that when they test it, they test for like COVID. But there's different COVIDs, there's different coronaviruses. So pretty much like it's like that's what they said. A lot of them are false positives. So I mentioned that yesterday. 80% are false positives. I think this is from the CDC. So they can't really even test for it. Again, it's part of the agenda. They can't test for it. There's a lot of false positives. Most people are asymptomatic. To me, those are all signs of a hoax, man. Those are signs of a hoax. People are getting the normal flu or maybe like some other kind of flu around that's not even like this coronavirus, and then they say, oh yeah, you have coronavirus. And of course they die of it. They might die from it anyway. I mean, people die from disease every single year that are similar to this. How do you know? So that's what helps me think that, but this could just, oh wow, this could just be phase 1. of it all. See, I'm taking a little break from this. If I stream again, now I have this set up, I can stream more readily. I'm not sure if I'll stream again today, but definitely soon. I know you guys probably have shit to do too. I don't want to keep you guys here. I know some people will sit there the whole time I stream, which is, it's great, awesome. I appreciate that, but I don't want to force you to do that. Because I can sit here and theoretically talk all night long and just run my mouth and keep ranting and talking to y'all. But that's why I gotta stop myself. Because if I don't, I'll just keep doing it. because I'm like, guys, this shit needs to be exposed. I'm sick of this shit sitting around. This needs to be saved. This Cardi B. Anyone just dropped in. Look at this Cardi B. I mean, we already explained this, but she's from the New York, the Empire State, Empire 66, 39 and 33. This is at 3:33. They updated it with a 66-second video. 167 days from her birthday. 167 to 39th prime. The numbers for New York, all right here until this propaganda before we even read the first sentence. Like, I actually do want to see what Cardi B wants to be a politician equals. 160. Guys, Cardi B wants to be a politician equals 167, the 39th prime. This is 167 days from her birthday. As I just was giving you the recap, the numbers are right here. It's contrived. It is by the numbers. Unbelievable. Zionist 112. Politician 5463. So I don't that's where the riddle ends, I guess, for my understanding. I'm sure there's a reason why they did that, but again, you saw that equals 167. This is contrived nonsense. This is what Cardi B has to say about the government shutdown. I mean, we'd have more related nonsense from her. Updated at 7:24 with a 2-minute 4-second video. Female 42, nigger 42, right? It's scripted, right? I'm glad you guys got a like out of that one. I'm literally talking about the number, bam, right in the fucking first line. It is contrived propaganda. That is the proof again. I mean, I hope at least watching these streams when you guys share this with people, when they call you guys stupid or dumb, I hope you guys at least don't doubt yourselves or you don't feel bad. I mean, you shouldn't anyway, but I mean, you see it here. You can't feel bad. You know this is what's going on. You know for a fact this is contrived nonsense. Gone on for 26 days. COVID 26. Virus 26. The government shutdown, that has gone on for 26 days. This is on 117. They're putting this out. I don't know how the number connects to Cardi B. It very well could. Let's look at her birth numerology. And probably her real name. I mean, she's a celebrity that's popular. She is worth exposing with her 113 birthday, of course. With her 42 life lesson number, nigger 42. I mean, guys, you can say she's because she's black as they want her to be. You know what I mean? You can see she has this in her, she's that in her. But you know what I'm saying? Just for all the skeptics. Spanish mother, Spanish. Think about the Spanish American flu. This is part of it too. She's part Spanish as well. They have a lot of Spanish symbolism. The Jesuit order, comes to power there. The Spanish American flu. If I call it Spanish American flu, I'm sorry. It's probably not what it's called, but the Spanish flu, 1918. Right? You see this here too. These are puzzle pieces that are full. I don't know anyone here programs. If you're a programmer, into software design, it'll be easy to explain because it'll be like classes and objects with their properties, and so you can't just look at Cardi B. She has her different properties. She has her birth numerology. She has where she's from, what part or her nationality, and then they use these different properties. They're all part of these different, all part of the. I don't know how to explain. I'm not confusing anyone, but it'll be the best way to explain it for someone that's into that type of stuff. But essentially, they have all these different properties with them, and they use them in these rituals. So it's like a multi-dimensional chess piece. It's not just a king that can move, this amount of spaces. It's like a king that can move this amount of spaces and then do this, and that. So that's why she's being used this way as well. But let's look more at this government shutdown. What does she have to say about this? She's saying it's serious. Our country's a hellhole right now. All for a wall. See? All for a wall. This is a riddle. Absolutely a riddle. All for a what? Wall Street. And that's where we're gonna segue to next. That reminds me. Oh look, it's already up too. All for a wall. You know what I'm saying? All for a wall. From New York. That's where this is. The NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange. She's from New York. That is what they're doing. These people are disgusting. It's another market riddle with this actor. Faith Karimi. Oh, Faith Karimi. We all know about Faith Karimi. This is the CNN, agent. Maybe this person does exist. See Faith Karimi. We know her for all the propaganda she supposedly writes. No, she's just an actor for the government. This is contrived propaganda. You think she's here? Maybe she edits it. Maybe she makes sure it gets published on time. Maybe she writes a little bit, and they just completely make sure that it's all by numbers. Faith Karimi. Oh my goodness. Part of 5 things. Of course, 5. We're out 5 get 42 like nigger. From Nairobi, Atlanta, Nairobi. Yeah, okay, cool. Burning the Lonely Rhino. That's coded by the numbers. She was instructed to write this book by her Freemasonic employers. This girl has no control over her life. Well, she probably has more control over her life than Cardi B does. But that might not be saying much. Stupid, man. We need a whole Faith Karimi responsible. I'm sorry, man. I mean, her name has a ring to it. I do like saying her name. But still, she has published so much destructive propaganda, guys. She's using her name in this shit, man. That's just the thing. Who cares if she doesn't write it? She's using her name. She's participating in this fuck. She could have... I mean, are they holding her captive? I'm sure she can run away, man. Kind of. I mean, is it that? I mean, maybe not. Nigger 60, don't forget that. Like Faith Karimi, Masonry Zionism 105. This is an actor for the Freemasons. She still might not exist just because she has a Twitter with this. This doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean a shit. Karimi 47, like news. 61, like news. Giving you all the news propaganda. Unbelievable. This is what I'm trying to say. This is a coded agent. This stuff is all fake. It's all contrived. And when I say it's all fake, I know people might say like by fake, like nothing at all happens. No, I mean like, it's like, yeah, she might have a little small part in this, but she's not. Yeah, she's paid to do what she's supposed to do. It's all contrived. Like, if I said that, like, I'm not saying 9/11 was fake, but if I said 9/11 was fake, I mean like planes didn't crash into towers; they were demolished, and it was a hologram showing you on TV with the planes, right? Like. So they faked like the planes and shit, and the whole event as is, blameless man in the cave, but people actually died. Shit actually went down, right? So when I call it all fake news, bullshit, propaganda, nonsense, you know what I'm saying? It's not what it is. It's never what they're telling you, ever, 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 unless they're mocking you with the truth. It's all phony. NFL planning to use draft for coronavirus relief. No, they're planning to use draft for a ritual. God. It's like I feel like I'm arguing with myself and CNN every single day, just wrestling. He's doing the perfect. That's what I feel like right now. Just like my head, it's like he has my brain right in between his hands. He's like, yes, keeping frustrated, explaining this shit to all the goy. But no, it's fine. See, I'm here with you guys in the chat. You guys get this. But I do hope there's new people here who are trying to learn. I really do, because we all need to learn this and know what we're talking about. But here we have Roger Goodell. This is an actor for the government. Football's fake. You can just see his name, gematria, and we can send me dates from his birthdays and his propaganda. See how we're just switching from people? We were in Cardi B, we saw she's doing things by the numbers. Now we're at Roger Goodell, so he's doing things by the numbers. Born in 59, Freemasonry 59. Roger Goodell 133, right? Oh, this is why he's here. Again, they didn't have to. They could have had a player, the number 1 draft. No, they have Roger Goodell, which makes sense, right? But no, and I know MR's probably laughing right now. He probably already sees it. Coronavirus 70, 56. I cannot believe this shit. And 191, the 43rd prime, pandemic 43, football 43, right here, unbelievable. I'm gonna refresh this so we have a smaller chart and just see this shit in detail. Roger Goodell, coronavirus, pandemic, and the football. You see why then this is a riddle. I just said it is a riddle. So do you see now why I immediately said NFL's planning to use the draft for coronavirus relief? No. I said they're going to use the draft for a coronavirus ritual, a riddle, because of the gematria. And you're like, whoa, but you said that before you typed it in. Of course I did. It's always the same. This is now fucking prove it. It is always the same. That's why you could say beforehand. Roger Goodell. I knew Roger Goodell's name equals 133. I didn't know it equals 70 and 56. But 133 like football, 70 and 56 like coronavirus, pandemic, 43. His name equals 191. That's the 43rd prime. See? Football also equals 133, 43. It's completely perfect. This guy is an actor for the Freemasons. That's what he's commissioner. Here, if anyone's new here, yeah, paid stooge. And here's even more. I like to use gematria, numerology, and just logic, common sense, deductive reasoning. Let's look at what commissioner means. The commissioner of the NFL is the chief executive of the National Football League. We're not going to look too much into this. The article details the previous history of the chief executive. Let's just see what they do. Let's see what their role is. What do they do? You know, what do they do? They don't say what they fucking do. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't do anything, and whatever they do, it's all run by the Freemasons. There's nothing these people do. Look at this Freemason with the fucking cigar in his mouth. Ralph Hay. You can do this homework if you want. You can do these people's names. All Freemasonry, all football. Ooh, I don't know this one. 89, the 24th prime, the 11th Fibonacci number, game of 11 on 11. 44, 127. There we go. Scottish Rite Freemasonry, 127. That's the 31st prime. 31's the 11th prime. Again, football's a game of 11 on 11. So we get 11 here and 11 here. See, 11 on 11. See how they did that? Ralph Hay by the numbers. Ralph Hay, 47. I mean, that's all you got to do. I've never heard this guy be see how it's completely by the same exact system these people like to use. But that's why we get distracted. I want to show you what they're going to say the role is and say, well, have you seen him doing any of these things? It's clearly from the Freemasons. He's an actor. And now he's coming out in this coronavirus nonsense by the numbers. What a puppet. Was this published today? Yes. Mike Chiari is another pawn. I know this guy too. He always publishing this bullshit. ESPN, Bleacher Report, you know. Mike Chiari, fuckers, man. Mike 70, you know that? Mike 70, 38 like pandemic 38, coronavirus 70. Mike Chiari 67, 59 like Freemasonry. All right, so let's look at Roger Goodell's birthday. From February 19th till today. It's his 61st birthday till today. $35 days. Virus 35. Also 5 weeks. 1 month 6 days. 1 month 7 days. Going up to 17. You know, connects to the CDC. But that's 35. Virus 35. It's just another number for virus used on this man inside this ritual. 5 weeks 1 day. Freemason 51. I'm trying to see some things real quick. Super Bowl 41, 131. I'm trying to see if I don't know if there's any Super Bowl predictive programming in this. I haven't seen anything yet. But you know, I might just not be looking hard enough. Exactly. Like the journalists very well not real people, just they get some pictures from the agent and they use the picture. Yeah, these recent decodes have been so great, so impeccable. We've been catching some good stuff. This coronavirus stuff has made this stuff, and that's just that. This might be our take. I was thinking we need to take, like, you know, never waste a disaster. We can't waste this disaster. This is our chance to gather all this information up. It will always be here. I mean, you can take any random person that been reporting on and use it. So you know, you don't have to remember so much, and it's good to compile it. But you know, you can always go online and just bam, look it up, show them, or you know, document it before they take down online or whatever. We can keep, as long as we have the internet, it'll be easy to expose this. But even without the internet, we can still do this. There's nothing that can stop us. I mean, we gotta keep this up. Why are these 3 presidents downplaying coronavirus warnings? It's probably gonna be Trump. Let's see what else. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. I never knew how to pronounce his name. It was Jair or Jair, whatever it is. He's an actor for the Freemasons. March 15th. 15/3, another 17. Go back to CDC connection. CDC 17. Mason 17. Jair Bolsonaro 59. 202. 68. Wuhan 202. Wuhan 2268. Here we're talking about Jair Bolsonaro on the 85th day of the year. His name equals 85. This was published before, but they gotta have him. They gotta have. Oh, let's have Jair Bolsonaro, you know, here on the front page. I mean, that's very well how this stuff is, you know, spit out to that type of detail. People enjoy a day at the beach in Cancun, Mexico over the weekend. See, I like these pictures. I guarantee you, none of these people can get sick. Maybe one or two, but that's how it always was. Because I've gone to a big music festival with a lot of people and came back sick, but that was because I exerted myself super hard. Like I danced the entire time. I was drinking out of random bottles, empty bottles filled with water, like asking to get sick pretty much. Just last for a few days. You know what I mean? Like I have to actually do something for it to happen. And even then, it's a normal thing. I wasn't freaking out. Didn't shut everything down. It's just how fucking life works, man. A street vendor, walking in an empty street, just more selling the emptiness. 8:30, murder 83. Oh, so people are going to their windows and balconies at 8:30 and making a bunch of noise. Perfect. That's the way of saying fuck all this shit. Cool. If that's what they can do, that works. No one hears them. You do that here, the police will come. Oh, just this public disturbance. Everyone's a bunch of pussies in this country. No one's gonna do that shit. It's bullshit. That's what I'm saying. If people in Brazil are doing that, we can at least do something here. There's no excuses. President Trump is as popular as he's ever been right now because he's an actor and the media is making him popular. Obviously. 12/18, Sun 18, 1 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 8 is 9, 39, Saturn 93 deflection, Donald 31 in a 3-minute 1-second video. See Saturn, Donald numbers. He's a Saturnian actor. Federal government 85, 85th day of the year. Donald John Trump 68, Donald J Trump 68, Donald 50, Donald Trump 48, Donald 23 reflection 32, Donald Trump 60, day with 281 days remaining, the 60th prime. So you see how it connects them perfectly, and see him right here doing look what he's doing with his hands. The Masonic Columbus Square. See? The President of the United States of America is a theatrical actor for the federal government, the Freemasons. That's why he's doing this. This is an actor for the government. This is what they do. Unbelievable. See? This does it perfectly. And then they do some jump cut to this, and then now he does this. And now they show us, look, 1, 2, 2, Freemason equals 1, 2, 2, and Francis Bacon. Unbelievable, man. This is always shit from the Freemasons. Every second of the day, every corner you look. Freemason equals 42, Saturn equals 42, right? Mason equals 42. Look at this 181-second video. That's the 42nd prime. Freemason 42, Saturn 42. See, 181. They give this Saturnian actor in a 181-second video. Updated at the 18th minute of the hour. Saturn and Sun, the keepers of time, death, judgment. Now we're in this judgment type of ritual with the coronavirus. This is the big Saturn ritual with Donald Trump. It's all foretold. I've been saying this whole time. Yes, I didn't say specifically what's going to happen, but I said he's playing the role of Saturn, keeper of time, death, and judgment. Mainly time, but Saturn, keeper of time, death, that's what he's the keeper of. So they're going to put all those type of narratives in Donald Trump. Right? So classic, man. Reality TV actor turned government actor. Yeah, I'm going too fast. I feel like I am. I'm going to slow down. That might help me out, too. Whew. Okay. In the new Gallup poll, 49% approve of the job Trump is doing as president, while 45% disapprove. Donald Trump's the 45th president, you see? What about 49? Scottish equals 49. This is propaganda from the Scottish Freemasons. Now we're talking about Trump is at 46% approval. Again, the best he has done at the poll in more than 3 years. Virus 46. So right now, that's where he's at now. So you see how it relates to what's going on now? The Scottish Freemasons are branding this propaganda about Donald Trump, the 45th president. They even have a little triangle formation of these 3 numbers in the 40s, just neatly laid out all the time throughout this propaganda. It's another 45. See? 50, Donald 50, and the Monmouth poll, 50% say Trump has done a good job. Trump or Donald equals 50. While 45% say he's done a bad job. What about the other 5%? Monmouth, 38, like pandemic. 97 to 25th prime, Trump 25. Monmouth 119. Why is Donald Trump, why is this Saturnian actor inside a Monmouth pole? Can you please tell me that? Monmouth 119, just like Saturn. He was selected into office the morning of November 9th. He was in a Serta commercial with there's 3 sheep in the pillars. 1, 1, and 9. Looking good, number 9. Where's your dignity? And now he's a president. Do you see this shit? I can't believe that's the name of the fucking poll. I mean, guys, I hate it sucks to admit. Sometimes when I keep calling Donald Trump a Saturnian actor, the back of my mind, I'm thinking, am I just reading this too much? I keep calling him Saturnian actor. It's always the numbers for Saturn, and I see it all the time. But then, and then now I'm sitting there, like, why am I even second guessing myself? It's exactly what he is. He is an actor playing the role of Saturn, the keeper of time. I mean, look what they're saying here. In the wake of what? September 11th, 119. I mean, we're just talking about the number. We scroll down this bullshit propaganda, and that's what we get. You see what I'm saying? Saturnian rituals with Flight 93. You know, there's a hitting the 93rd floor, or something. Well, Flight AA, I think, hit the 93rd floor. But 1993 World Trade Center bombings, and February 26th. When you read out 226 in gematria, you get 93. Please, I hope perfect is not. Let perfect not some do Saturn, Sun, Trump, and we'll be fine. Then I'll say, okay, maybe there's more decoding with him. But no, it's the same. You see what I'm fucking saying? Perfect, 73, the 21st prime, Saturn 21. Donald Trump is an actor playing the role of Saturn, the keeper of time, death, and judgment. I hope now that the market's collapsing and this coronavirus, I hope people now see what they've been doing. He is a puppet. Saturn 21. Perfect 73 to 21st prime. 116, execution. What doesn't Saturn keep? No, that's 116. But let me see. No. Saturnian. God. There's something with 116. I know Saturn keeper time equals 115. But I swear there was one with 116 and Saturn. Saturnalia, I think it was 116. Saturnalia 116, 35, 73. Like, perfect. See? That's almost perfect overlap. Perfect 73 like Saturnalia. Perfect 116 and 35 like Saturnalia. Seeing that coded inside the Saturnian propaganda. I mean, how am I supposed to sit there and say that he's not a Saturnian actor, a government actor? Yep, Andrew. Way to look, 9, round table of 9. Caesar. Round table of 9. I'm not too familiar on that particular part. It's something I'm missing. But if you elaborated, I'd probably get it. Yep. Well, that's if everyone's ever like, what do you think of Donald Trump? Well, that's my answer. See on 221 also, the Bavarian Illuminati 221. That's my answer. This is an actor. I don't like this guy at all, but honestly, I hate Obama just as much. I hate both. I think they're both stupid bullshit actors. No, I don't think that. I know that, and they're both deceivers. Bush, George Washington, no matter who they are. Reagan, JFK. JFK participated in all this. For all I know, maybe he was supposed to be the only one that wasn't so fucked up. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I wasn't alive then, so how do I supposed to know? States try to stop hoarding of possible coronavirus treatments. Oh, and look at this. This is the malaria pills. I've taken these before, so I know exactly what they look like. Do not take that stuff. This stuff equals the same thing too. I think as pandemic. I forget what they're called, but I'll type the name. All you gotta do is type in malaria pills, and they'll tell you. So I was probably gonna put it in the comments before I even find it. It just lost my mind right now. You know what I mean? It's how it goes. Sorry for. We'll find it though, because I want to show the gematria behind it. But yeah, do not take that stuff. It's not good for you. Yeah, chloroquine. 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 65 like pandemic, like coronavirus. And I said, look, they're holding shit up like candy. Look at the federal government saying, hey, take our chloroquine. They're just selling it to you right here. I think they check the Sun News. There's a finger prick test kit to be available. I'm gonna check that out right after this. But then we're pretty much done with this. I'm just showing you how the federal government is programming. Like, hey, states are trying to stop hoarding of possible coronavirus treatments. Possible treatments? Chloroquine? People are hoarding it. Might as well get my hands on some. So you can go out and buy all these, buy them up from the gang. The cabal sells these, so you're gonna buy it from them, and they're gonna make money off you, and you're gonna take it and be poisoned. Think about it. That's so sick. As this stuff is damaging to the body, and people are buying this shit and taking it, thinking that it's gonna help them with some bullshit virus from the government that's probably not even there. I mean, it is nasty. Wow, these people are sick, man. But no, can you really blame the gang at that point? I mean, if you're such a sheep to take chloroquine because the federal government tells you to, you deserve it. I hate to say it, you fucking deserve it. Army of 405,000 volunteers sign up to join NHS work. Oh yeah, the Sun, guys. I love the Sun. This is UK propaganda. Look at this actor, Boris Johnson. This Donald Trump, #2, from New York. You know, anyone's not aware, Boris Johnson is from New York. Just adding to the riddle. New York 39. Boris Johnson just another Saturnian actor like Donald Trump. See? New York City. See what's that? Statue of Liberty. Pfft, what liberty? Statue of bullshit, nonsense, propaganda, and distractions and deceptions. That's what it represents. From Italy, that's where it came from. You know, some Italian Freemason bringing that shit to us, supposedly. But let's look at the testing kits. What is finger prick test? Speaking of finger, that's what these are. This is a finger prick right here. Fucking Mr. Prick, Boris Johnson. Game changer. Finger prick coronavirus tests available in days from Boots and Amazon. So all my entrepreneurs out there, this is your chance to make some of these. I don't care if they're good or not. I mean, I'm not trying to be a scammer. You know, make them actually work. You know, don't scam people. But it's your chance to make some that are decent and sell them, man, and make some money off this. Or a finger prick T-shirt. I don't care. If you're an entrepreneur, capitalize off this bullshit sensation, man. You know, at least you're helping people, supposedly. I mean, they want it. Either they buy it from you or they buy it from fucking Jeff Bezos. You know what I mean? So I'd rather you get the money than that fucking bald piece of shit Freemasonic actor. A finger prick test available in days from Boots and Amazon. I don't know if Boots is probably the British Amazon or something. I mean, it's the same thing. We'll be able to tell you if you had coronavirus. Stock image right here. And I'm sure that a lot of them will be testing positive when they shouldn't be. I'm sure that blood in the finger, that stock image is probably symbolic. Boots, 71 to 20th prime, 64. I like the Thelema connection here in terms of Amazon with their Saturnian self. Amazon 25, 29 like time, 25. Amazon 70 like coronavirus. But Amazon's using so many Saturnian time rituals. Now Boots with the Thelema 64, 20. See, this is where I go too fast. I try to explain the background behind these things. Let me slow down again. Amazon is the Saturn component. Boots is the Thelema component. Thelema 6428. Thelema is the occult religion. They honor number 93. Amazon's logo, you know, their phallic logo with that smile thing looks like the ring around the Saturn. Let's look more at the Sun. This is interesting. I love this. MPs heard that 3.5 million antibody tests have now been bought and will allow key workers like doctors and nurses to go back to work. Virus 35. Death toll 434, pandemic 43, murder 34. This is guys from the UK. See this country? This is the UK. This is run by the Freemasons. I love the Scotland with the 22 the master builder number. This is from the Scottish Rite Freemasons. Absolutely. The 719, I'm not too sure about that number. But let's see. The 128th prime number, Brotherhood equals 128. I know Brotherhood equals that number. There's probably something even more central. Right there. Brotherhood, the Scottish Rite Freemasons. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. Scottish Rite 75 right above, 75 unknown locations. Unbelievable. A lot of these 22. See, 22, 22, 22. Wuhan 22. Let's see what Scotland equals. Scotland equals, it's 47. Okay, that's very interesting to know. Whoa. Scotland. Are you seeing how cold this nonsense bullshit from the UK is? Scotland 128, 700, 719 is the 128th prime number. And here we have 719 official UK cases. Guys, this is contrived fake news propaganda from the UK, which is run by the same gang. Because we're just looking at American bullshit propaganda. It was by the same code. Now we're at UK, which they came from and they have not broken away from. Don't believe the bullshit narrative. It's the same gang of Freemasons. You see it here. And they make sure that Scotland even had this nice ritual. Unbelievable. This has been my favorite example I've probably seen in a while. Wow. MOR, man, I appreciate this, brother. That's perfect. 719, Scotland 128. That's a oh my god. Like, I need to save this photo. I'm just keeping this up. I'll say this. That's perfect. It needs to be saved and shown to everybody. Look at this actor right here in the most probably a real worker just being, using some propaganda. Wears a protective mask on the tube. I'm sure the tube's coded. That's probably what they call the trains there or something. Tube 48 like quarantine. Tube 4860 like quarantine. See? Right, 719. Oh man, this stuff is so concocted. And it's funny, after that example, guess what? People, oh, it's still a coincidence. Like, really, even after that. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna close in this malaria drug. We already saw this, but look at this 71-second video, CDC 71. Caesar Beltran just put 71 is Catholic and Hanks is 17 in reduction. Yep. CDC 71-17. Now we have a 71-second video. It's the same numbers the whole time. Look inside new 4,000 bed coronavirus hospital with 2 morgues. Oh god. See how they're scanning people in the UK? Sick. I know Derek, so when Derek streamed about this today, I jumped at the way in this stream, so I didn't get to see much of the ritual on this. But this is the Brit girl who, woman with no existing conditions, dies from coronavirus. But Derek clearly showed it was a ritual, and he always does. So I mean, of course, why can't we get a non-coded case? Why can't I hear from? I mean, I don't want to hear from a friend or a family, but I mean, if that's what it takes, you know what I mean? Like, or hell, me, why can't I be the one that's sick? Guys, I mean, if it took me being very, very sick with coronavirus to survive or even not, to let you guys know some information, okay, but it's not even me. It's always these contrived stories. And think about how she's a Brit. We're just looking at some Brit stuff today. We have this stuff now, but even earlier, we're looking at some English stuff. I can't remember, but I was trying to make the connection earlier. I forgot to. Yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for telling everyone. Hey, Kayla, glad you're here. Hey, y'all definitely check out Kayla, the code talker guy. She puts out great information as well. Distant Big Vision 44 has been putting out good stuff. Just started putting out information. MOR, as y'all know, puts out information all the time. Guys, as long as we keep putting out gematria information and like sharing it with people, I think it'll make an impact. We're all here because someone introduced this to us, either by going on YouTube and finding it, through Zach's videos or someone else's videos, Derek's videos. I think we gotta look more at this finger prick test. I don't think we looked more through it. I kind of just saw this and just said, damn. But I think that was it. I mean, that was the best part of this. Ramping up tests. Last week, the Prime Minister announced that COVID-19 testing in hospitals will be ramped up from 5,000 to 25,000 a day. Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jenny Harries has said there was also an ambition for people to test themselves from home. Of course there is, and that's how these people are gonna make money. I'm not testing myself. I'm not doing any of this shit. I've said it a million times. I'm not participating in this stuff at all. You guys can, and I see you guys, all the sheep, like they can all, parade around, test, get vaccinated, talk about. As long as I can sit here, make my videos, go out and speak the truth to the public, do what I like to do. That's cool. I don't need to test all this bullshit. Ambition 38, like pandemic. Government 13352. That's the government. This is what it's from. Oh, you're welcome, Kayla, for sure. Glad you're all having fun. Hey, VL Jones. Hell yeah, thanks to Andrew for spreading everything, man. So yeah, if anyone just got here, we're looking at Roger Goodell earlier. Roger Goodell and coronavirus have the same gematria. He's on the front page, CNN. I'm just closing some of these tabs. We're now on the Sun, looking at some UK UK riddles and propaganda, like this one. Neighborhood Watch. Corona lockdown, Brits shame neighbors not following rules and call 101. They call 101. They 26 prime. You see that? Virus 26. So that's probably the 911 over there, which means I'm looking for October 1st. Wait, isn't that Theresa May's birthday? 101, the 26 prime. See? They're talking about 101. It's like this propaganda. Real quick, Theresa May. We could probably look. We don't even have to type her in. She's right here because this actor succeeded this actor. It's all fake. See, 101. There's a lot of false flags during her time as well. So many false flags in UK, man, during her time. And you know that I called her one of the gods of the false flags. I still think, what's his face, the former French prime minister during the Charlie Hebdo. That guy is the false flag king. And someone also mentioned some other people, but her absolutely participated in so many of them. And here we have 101 is her birthday. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This is why I need to take a trip out to the UK and teach them this. It's a smaller nation. I don't know. I feel like it's just less people to have to wake up to make something happen. I might give up in America at all. Do not get me wrong. Absolutely not. But I just mean, like, in the meantime, I like to go there and do something too. Why not do both at the same time? Every weekend. If I had the money, I don't have the money and time for that. The money for that. But if I did, every week I can go to UK, spread this work. I will do it. I don't give a shit. I think it'll be done. I mean, they're so coded. I'm seeing the parliament over there. They're always laughing in the parliament, cracking jokes. I guess we can look at this. This woman, 21. I mean, I don't look too much into it. We can. I mean, she's 21. Updated at 1109. Saturn 11921. Wuhan coronavirus 93. So her name might have fraternity numbers. It might be good that I didn't look at Derek's video the whole way stream because maybe I could just do this, just from my own perspective. And look, but then you'll see that you watch his stream and he'll show you the same thing. He probably showed you that her name equals 67, 68, like Wuhan. See? So no, I'm not gonna believe this. I'm not gonna believe that this is the girl that died with no symptoms. Come on. Freemasonry 139 and 67. Her name also equals 239 to 52nd prime. Your government 52. Chloe Middleton, of course, and it's probably synced with Kate Middleton. We're gonna see. Whoa, we're doing this. Where's Kate Middleton? Where's this actor? See, I love UK propaganda because you get this type of stuff. Wait, I hope she's a real person. Where is she? Where'd she go? There we go. January 9th, 1982. Born in 82. Seattle 82. Hanks 82. Oh, Kayla. See, I know what to say, man. YouTube, they keep doing this shit. They keep not giving people notifications. I don't show up in people's subscriptions. That's why my video, they suppress me. It's so stupid. But I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna have to take a little break in a bit, but you'll drink something, stand up. But I'm gonna keep streaming. We're gonna keep going. I mean, we're on UK crap now. I mean, we have a whole new stuff to look at. So we're gonna see how many days from her birthday this is coming out because we have. I'm sure this happened today in the UK. I mean, Derek did a stream about it today. This is updated today. Yeah, this is today. So let's do from Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, till today. It's synced up with Kate Middleton. It has to be. That's the type of stuff they love to do. So when's Kate Middleton born? January 9th. Chaos 19, COVID-19. Whoa. I'm just seeing this already. COVID equals 82. She's born in 82 on 1/9. This is crazy. I mean, again, Derek could have shown this in his live stream. I wish I saw it. I didn't see it at this point, but I will watch it after. But COVID equals 82. Kate Middleton, born in 82 on 1/9. COVID-19. And now we have this British, another English actor person, Chloe Middleton, another English agent. Probably the person doesn't exist. See? This is crazy. It's too much. Blood Sacrifice 76. This girl dies 76 days from Kate Middleton's birthday. Wuhan coronavirus, or Wuhan 67 reflection. 10 weeks, 6 days. Which means the span of 11 weeks, 11 the master number. Blood sacrifice 76. Queen Elizabeth has left palace because of coronavirus. Where is she now then? Let's look at it real quick. Criticism? That's dumb. I mean, that's dumb. Why are people criticizing her? I'm not even defending her. Why would you criticize the Queen? As I'm not even from England, and I would never criticize the Queen for this. She's just an actor. I mean, seriously, it's sick. The nerve of some people, seriously. I've never thought I'd defend her, but yeah, she does need defending. This is an actor for the Freemasons. She has no control over anything. Quit blaming her for coronavirus. There's nothing she can do. She is an old actor. She's going to die soon. Let her die and act, or stop the agenda. Help us, well, not her stop the agenda, but we're going to stop the agenda before she dies, which, I'm being a little realistic. I don't think it's going to happen. The Queen's first Instagram post. But this minute 20 video, Quarantine 120, Freemason 122 of 1022, Wuhan 22. Do you think Trump should resign? It doesn't matter. He's an actor. I think they all should, and I think we should end this agenda. It doesn't matter, though. At least we can see what the people care. What we don't think. No. IB Times. I don't know what this is. Looks like it's American. Because it's .com. She's wearing red and black, like the Jesuit watercolors. Prince Charles had tested positive for COVID-19. So Prince Charles did. I think, I'm behind on this. Cause I know that people have been talking about this. But Prince Charles, I'm really so sick of seeing this pattern. I'm so sick of this pattern. Prince Charles, 68, 76, and 220. Wuhan, 67, 68, and 22. See? We're just talking about this with Chloe Middleton, Prince Charles. You see how the numbers are the same? I have a headache just looking at this shit. It's just so coded, man. Like it really can get so coded where my head's just like, wait, what to do? Like how to wake up the world. Like what's new next? Because I feel like this showing these examples, we can only do so much. 1146, virus 46, 235, virus 35. But I do like to show this too. The Society of Jesus equals 235 as well, and 71. Big numbers on this ritual. Another March 13th. See, this is a Prince Charles article. Medical experts have told the royal household. Medical experts have told the royal household the earliest the 71-year-old heir to the British throne could have been contagious is March 13th. So that's what everyone's saying. March 13th. We've been seeing this date so many times. Again, 313 is the 65th prime. Pandemic 65. Coronavirus 65. But I had to stop reading because I was explaining. My brain just shuts down when I see the clear bullshit. The 71-year-old. Yes, big coronavirus number as well. It's the Society of Jesus 71, but CDC 71, etc. But we're talking about the royal family, royal 71. Always in some bullshit by the number 71. And we're seeing them here again. See how this guy is on a train in the hidden hand? I'm going to close this off. The finger prick. We'll look at this again. I'll be jumping through this, but he's doing the hidden hand here. I didn't call that out. I think we have that up twice. But Prince Charles, I just want to see what they're talking about. I kind of look more at this woman. This is new, because I like looking at the sun. This is Newsweek. It's just stupid nonsense. I kind of look at, he then saw the Queen on the morning of March 12th. Yeah, I want to go back to the sun. But here's another example. Junior said, we've been in the hands of the government, and the government had not told the over 70s to self-isolate at the point. Again, it's always talking about the over 70s, coronavirus 70. The Queen is over 70. So is Prince Charles. He's 71, supposedly. He looks way older than that. Charles fulfilled engagements even after coronavirus swept through Italy, claiming 133 deaths in a 24-hour period on March 8th. Pandemic 38, government 133. Okay. So we'll close this out. The Queen's an actor. Stop falling for her stuff. Hidden hand. So here's the woman. So they're going to keep showing us. This is the official UK cases. Oh, so this is before. 584. It's probably interesting. But I'm not losing that one. I'm not losing this one. I'm going to save this picture and keep it. 719. If you just join this. 719 is the 128th prime. Scotland equals 128th. You're clearly doing this by the numbers. Speaking from mom, Diane. Is her mom's name Diane? What the fuck? We're here seeing all this synced up with the royal family, and her mom's name is Diane. Princess Diana's one who died. How does someone in the UK read this bullshit and be like, oh, coincidence? Like, what? Oh my goodness. Her mom's name is Diane Middleton. Diane Middleton, 78, like Wuhan coronavirus. Yep, Tim Hill, thanks for it. Chloe Middleton, mother is Diane Middleton. Isn't that retarded? Oh my god. Diane 3330, like Corona. You know, that's why it's not Diana. That's why everyone, well, why isn't her name Diana? Because Corona and Diane have the overlap. I can't believe this, man. These type of examples, I'm sitting here like, okay, like, the heads of the goy need to get out of their asses right now. We need, this time is now. The examples are too much. There's no more like, let's wait for more examples, you know what I mean? Yeah, unbelievable. Oh, you just heard it on the news, Tim? Yeah, I'm glad we saw it at the same time. Archie Manning, wow, Archie Manning is coming soon, grandson of Archie. Look at this too. Let's see. Let's even do some gematria right now. Archie 3735 like virus. Just making sure it's coming at the appropriate time it is. Archie Manning. Is there a son? Peyton Manning turns 44. That's a riddle. Grandson of Archie Manning. Archie Manning grandson. Let's see this. CBS Sports. Archie Manning says grandson. Arch Manning. Arch, right? Freemasonry. Whoa. I can't even hear. There's some. There we go. It was auto playing. Couldn't hear anything. Minute 11-second video. Or not arch right. I said arch. I didn't mean arch right Freemasonry. I meant like the Masonic arch. That's what I meant to say. But arch 78 like Wuhan coronavirus. I mean, it's just the same pattern. Scottish Rite 78. Arch Manning. Arch Manning's already ahead of where Peyton and Eli were in high school. Freshman at the Isidore. Isidore, guys, this is Catholic ritual. Isidore, like St. Isidore, guys, come on. It's a Catholic church all the time in New Orleans. The Saints, Isidore Newman School. Wow. Arch Manning 57, like Super Bowl, or not Super Bowl, but the championship number. I'm trying to get some more of this. Manning, okay. The Denver Post, oh my goodness. Why would I want to give money to this propaganda outlet? DP, that's what they're all about. DP and the fucking Goyim. Lapping up the bullshit propaganda every single day, man. People fall for this every hook, line, and sinker every single second. 211 yards and 3 touchdowns. 211's the 50. It's the 47 prime. Here we have the number 47. More Masonic programming. Yeah, I can't believe either. People listen to BBC News and believe it. I'm like, what? It's the most contrived propaganda out there. Well, they all are. CNN, BBC, Fox News, you name it. There's a couple that throw a lot more truth out than others, but the main ones people know about, absolute nonsense. 179, the 41st prime. It's the Super Bowl number, and we just see it all here. And they're talking about Super Bowl. I mean, they're talking about 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. I mean, they have the Super Bowl numbers all throughout this ritual. Already ahead, and they put ahead in quotes. Thanks, Caesar. I'm glad you like this video. Ahead 116.26. So I know Chaos 19. There's probably some more here I'm missing, but we'll keep these people in mind. Yeah, these people are disgusting, man. I mean, look. Okay, think about it. Think about how disgusting this is. Look at they're trying to ask me for money, right? Especially at a time like this. Ask me for money, and look at this. Look how fake this shit is. Well, you saw me at Peyton Manning. They're talking about fake sports. This is not being scammed. I mean, it's being scammed. They give me a lie, saying, "Hey, pay us for more lies." Prince Charles has a grandson named Archie. Ooh, seeing it's all synced up, I'm sure. Archie, Prince Charles. Oh yeah, Archie, the little baby, right? Yeah, I remember this guy. When was he born? We can see when he was born until when. Guys, I swear, these people want me. I don't want to give them ad. I guess I just hate it. I think try my ad blocker for these. You can click on something else. It's just these people trying to take money out of you and take your time and energy. Archie will become a prince. These people are really pissing me off. It's crazy. But I hope you're saying this is how propaganda is. Oh, make sure we can run our ads. Make sure you can give us our money. Oh, we lie to you, man. These people are sick. People's good. I think people has me good. Oh no, they don't. People's gonna do the same shit. People equals 33. I can try out JavaScript and it won't be a big deal, but I don't even feel like it. It's just the same. Archie looks just like Dad. Prince Harry as a baby. See their photos side by side. With a minute 50 video, Illuminati 150. Oh my goodness. I'd say something, but they'll say I'm bullying the baby. So I'm not even saying anything to the baby. Meghan Markle, though, another actor for the Freemasons. Absolutely. Look, they even have, is this Diana and Prince Charles? I mean, guys, it's always this type of stuff. In 84, Masonry 84. Meghan Markle was so chill and relaxed as mom. It's coded. Baby equals 78, like Jesuit, like Wuhan coronavirus. This could be, connected with it. But they're not giving us too much information. But, we're going to move on. I just want to, peep at this. The 34-year-old royal dad says his looks are changing every single day, so who knows? I mean, yeah, because he's an actor. He's just, again, more mockery. So it's a royal family. We want to keep these things in mind. That's all I can say. I think there's more clues with these people. Prince Charles can get full custody of Harry and Meghan, and now he has coronavirus. So see, they might tie this all in together now. When he becomes a king. So that what if Prince Charles becomes king, but he has coronavirus, and then it becomes a big custody battle, and they're using that as part of the play. I can definitely see that. Prophecy 110, January 10th. 101, the 26 prime, virus 26. This is published in January 12th. Like, I talk about this because we could literally be looking at some predictive programming right now. I mean, and we've done it before. We've been going through these types of things, and it's becoming little predictive programming and stuff. I mean, so that's probably what this is. If you're from America, you're not too familiar with these people. Prince Charles is an actor for the federal government, which is the Parliament, the UK, Castle, all that stuff, Buckingham Palace. It's all run by this one world order, Scottish Rite Masonic, Jesuit, Zionist Jew cabal. I mean, I think the whole Phoenician symbolism with this red-haired Prince Harry is all part of it as well. Meghan Markle, what a pawn, man. Sick of the royal family. Denver Post, fuck these people, man. Bunch of scammers. So let's refresh the Sun. I think the Sun has some more propaganda for us. Just go home. Look at these English cops. This looks like a LARPing. Look like they're in the park LARPing, like live action role playing, dressing up like medieval costumes. This is the type of jokes that the UK loves to do, man. It's what it looks like. Virus cops, blast. It's not a holiday. It's a lockdown at London sunbathers. No, it's a fucking holiday all the time, guys. Look, this is what's so sick, right? Sunbathers. This is the mockery. We are human beings. We need to be out and get sun. We need sun, right? We want to be out, get that sun. These people need sun for their sanity. And we have the police saying, oh no, not only that, and these people are not in jail. I've been saying forever, we've always been in jail. We live in a prison police system. And whenever these people want, they could just say, hey, you're not allowed outside. Go inside. I don't care if you need sun. I don't care if you're sick, if you're anxious. See, that's what this is. It's sick. That's why all police need to be gone and abolished and removed. Yeah, here in Ohio, they're saying that you can go outside for activity, but that's not everywhere. That's only here. And maybe because they know people in Ohio are like, I don't know. I think a lot of people in Ohio would say, well, they'll just, oh, if you have football inside, I'll go inside and let's go watch some replays of some bullshit OSU fake-ass games. That's all they care about here. I guarantee you. You tell Columbus, hey, we're streaming football for free inside. All go inside. Bunch of fools. Last event, March 12th. So, his timeline, close call. So, Charles 71 met Queen 93, day before he became infectious with coronavirus. You see that? So they made sure that like he was never there. They're giving you some story. Obviously, it's you know, and how perfect, right? Well, how perfect. Why didn't he give her coronavirus? Why the Queen doesn't have it, right? I think was just think random chance how things happen, and she should have gotten it, right? Like you would think, but no, it's always so perfect. And again, these are the things that clued me in the beginning. Because as a kid, I was asking myself, why is this shit so perfect? And because it's fake news, bullshit propaganda with Ant and Deck. Oh, this is a clue. I don't know who they are. Perfect. English TV presenting duo. These are two agents for the government. I've never heard of them, but I can tell right now. They have a Wikipedia page. They're a TV presenting duo. You click on this, you get this agent for the government at Oprah. Miss, you get a new van because the Freemasons told me to do it. Unbelievable. Yes, that should show you exactly who these people are, man. Declan Donnelly, Anthony McPartland, just two English agents, man. And look at them coming out all by the code. Let's see this. Ant and Deck, 1 and 4. Death, 14. Let's say this equals 47. News, 47. 115, Masonic, 115. Ant, 46, like virus. 35, like virus. Deck. There's no virus numbers here that are blatant. They're both 44 years old right now. Kill 44. I think this might look some more death foreshadowing for the Queen using these people. With Queen March 9th, war on coronavirus 93, coronavirus pandemic 113, see? Conspiracy 123. 107 to 20, 103 to 27 prime, ritual 27, but I guess it's more with these two, I don't know. Or not with these two, with this date, March 10th. Oh, it's the 70th day of the year, coronavirus 70. There we go. That's why. Queen equals 26 like virus. They have all these celebrities just getting it. Come on, the Prince of England has it, and I don't even have it yet because I've been going out doing all sorts of shit. Not washing my hands, whatever you want to call it. But the Prince of England even has it. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. So yeah, I think we've been streaming for quite a while now. I'm probably gonna wrap it up. How long have we been going? There's no way for me to know, which is kind of good, but I think I'll start winding it down from here. I think it's 2:25. I had to have been streaming for at least 2 hours because I started streaming like before noon, and about 16 left. Yeah, I think it's time to wind this down because I might as well wind it down, let them refresh the propaganda, then I'll just make another stream again. Must be real. Yeah, right. The Prince has it. Definitely real. Prince Charles. So fingerprint coronavirus tests. Again, if you're entrepreneurial, find your way to make a better version and make money off it, or find some way to make money off it in some capacity. Me, that's not my thing. Like I use the market. I think my next stream will be about the market. I think I'll do a fresh stream. We'll talk about the market. What's really new? It's the same shit. They take it down below the SMA. I explained all this before this happened, by the way. How they'll take it down, they'll try to retest it, and then they'll break this, and they'll look. And it's here. It's still bear. It's still a bear flag. It's still a bearish market. I don't care if we're not in a bear market. If we need all this crap to happen, this is a bear flag. See, sell off, rally, sell off, rally, sell off, rally. People short, they cover. So what do you think's gonna happen next? We're getting close to this 20 EMA. It's gonna, and even this trend line we have here, you see, I'll draw a trend line real quick. You can see where we're at. So, and this, I'm saying this now, so when they put some bullshit propaganda, oh, Trump did this, the market's selling off again, right? No, you see this pattern, up, down, right? Up, down. It's tapping this, it's at resistance. Yes, it could easily break this and go higher, absolutely. But when it sells back off tomorrow or next, and they blame Donald Trump or some bullshit propaganda, understand they are lying to you. And understand traders who aren't even into any traders who aren't even into any sort of conspiracies will tell you the same thing. That the market does what it does and they put out bullshit news to just explain it away. I've heard traders say this. So it's not just, it has nothing to do with conspiracy, but we've seen them do this. And it's always by the numbers. So I'm showing this now before when they sell it off. You know, it's not a surprise. And if you want to get short, I mean, again, it's a nice shorting opportunity. I mean, it's no confirmation candle, but again, you have a tight stop. Look at your stop. It'll be here. See this gap? It'll be this gap fill, a conservative stop. But you're risking this, right? You're risking this. What, 5-ish%? And your reward is what? 16%? I configured this to make this easier to do. But you're risking about 6% to make 12%. So you have a what? 2-to-1 risk reward. It's actually a really nice trade. A 2-to-1 risk reward, a nice setup. You're going with the trend. So yeah, and if you're wrong, you have a tighter stop. That's a trade idea right there. Before YouTube hammers me, it's my opinion and all this bullshit. It is absolutely my opinion. I mean, I don't know what the market's gonna do, but that's what I would do. And you can wait for a confirmation candle. You can wait for the next candle to make a new low, and then just write it all the way down. So I think that's a nice way to end with a little market tidbit. You have to make up crap to steal from. That's what they do. It's about money, their controlled system. Yep, this is their controlled system. This is how they make the money. Because when the market sells off, they're making it. When people are selling their 401ks, liquidating the shit, that's going back to the gang on the way up. Every move, every single day, right? They're making a shit ton of money. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. They make money every day. Up, down, doesn't matter. Goodell, I bet all commentators have set Chet Aikman, Irvin, Young, Beeman, Romo, etc. How dirty. I know these are players who have played. But I mean, all these people are all actors, absolutely. All pawns. Yeah, when all fails, they create disaster. And that's what they're going to do. But, might as well talk about the market while I can, with maybe 10 more minutes before we close. Yep, this is all game to them. This is definitely game to them. But let's look at some of these things that are happening, like Apple. Apple's been up. Look what Apple's doing. They're all following the market, by the way. There's, the only stocks that don't do this are like stuff like what? Wait, no, AMT. These are the towers. So for 5G, people been looking at this for 5G when 5G is the newer thing. But even then, I feel like by then it'll already be priced in. It's also higher priced. But I'm looking at the coronavirus stuff. Like this one's not running anymore, but this is the stuff that is basically coronavirus. The younger stock, the penny stocks. The best way to look at runners though is to look at what ran. There's a stock that ran 500% today. And here's where I think this is for people to see, because you might be saying the market did all this selling off. I missed out on this, missed out on that. You never missed out on anything. ASTC, see, it closed at 393%. Oh, the market's still open. We can see this move right now. The market's still open. I forgot. I forgot what time it is half the time. I'm not trading right now. ASTC. But see how this thing was what, like 98 cents? Today it has $7. So yesterday this thing was at $1. It's at $7 because it comes with news about whatever, relating to coronavirus. We'll look at the news. This is what coronavirus does to the stock market. This is why you don't need to worry about Apple, the market. That stuff is only if you have a shit ton of money. Like if you have a bunch of money that you want to grow, you can't throw that all into ASTC. You're just gonna, it just doesn't work. Like you have too much money for the amount of shares available and whatnot. But they do a secondary offering today. Oh God, I've already explained this too. Pump, secondary offering, repeat. This is what these people are doing. They had news today. Screening instruments. See, it's all coronavirus. So this is how it works. I know some people want more insight on how this works. So AstroTech Corporation, ASTC, today announced that the breath test 1000 is under development to screen for volatile organic compound VOC metabolites found in a person's breath that could indicate they may have infection, including coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19, or the resulting disease pneumonia. So they have a testing for this, and of course, all the go, oh, testing, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you see what happens, and look what they released today. And of course, insiders knew about this, so people are buying beforehand. So it's pre-market, it opens, right, and people kind of trading it. But when it breaks this pivot and kind of this, it already broke pre-market highs here, but it broke pre-market highs, it failed. So I don't have my main study set on. Oh well, because I don't trade with these on. I trade with the VWAP, but let's just kind of explain this real quick. You see how this breaks here, and all of a sudden everyone just gets emotional. It halts, keeps going up. It goes as high as $7, from like $3 to $7 in a matter of like a few minutes. This is what the emotion and pandemonium from the stock market can do. And you can short up here too. People shorted up here. Well, people shorted here too. That's what you gotta be careful. People shorted here, they shorted here, they shorted here, they shorted here. They got squeezed all the way up. And that's why the price goes up. So you gotta be careful. But, if that's a route you want to take, definitely take it. Right now, it seems to just be consolidating, but it looks like once it breaks, see, it's consolidating along this. It wants to break this resistance here. If it can break and claim this SMA, that's a really good thing. That's what I would like to see. And they can do, they can break, reclaim this, and then start trending up. And then at between 3 to 4 p.m., they can actually break 775 and go to 8, 9, 10. So it's not done. If you want to trade it now, you could, if you had a strategy. Leader Charles E. Schumer, Democrat, New York, announced the breakthrough on the Senate floor around 1:30 a.m. Yep, and why is Chuck Schumer being used? Because he's an actor for Freemasons. This will be the last guy we'll look at. Chuck Schumer, just his name, his birth, and that's it. Charles E. Schumer, 68, like Wuhan. It's the same exact thing. Charles E. Schumer, 85. Let's make sure the stuff's come out today. 85th day of the year. See, 49 minutes ago, Chuck Schumer, his Charles E. Schumer, 85, on the 85th day of the year. He's here on the front page, propaganda, doing some stuff, taking credit for GOP or bipartisan, all this stuff. This guy is not taking. He's an actor. He's not doing anything. Schumer, 33. New York, 33, 39. You see why he's an actor for New York? He's a New York actor. Where's he born? Let's make sure we know where he was born. Of course, New York City. Just to emphasize, to make sure this actor is where he's from. This you-know-who. Absolutely one of the you-know-whos. Do I have to say anymore? Doing things by the numbers. Chuck, 46, like virus. Chuck, 89, like virus. Virus, Chuck, you see? And this is a Jewish practice, Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, gematria. V.L. Jones Sr. just typed 35. Chuck does equal 35 as well, reversing. Hey, Shantae Joy. Thanks for checking in. Yep, Schumer, what a you-know-who actor, exactly. And participating in this gematria riddle all by the code. You know what? Shantae Joy, you just joined. I'm going to take a few-minute break, 3 to 5 minute break, just to refresh myself, and then we can keep streaming. Because, if I stop streaming now, what would I do? It's sunny outside, but it's kind of cold. Guys, I like going outside. It's not the coronavirus, what you're thinking. I'm going outside tomorrow. I just like to go outside when it's like warm, when it's not super cold. I was already outside today. So I'm going to go take a small break, like a few minutes, and then we'll look at it a little bit more properly. Maybe go for maybe another half an hour, and then no later than 4 p.m. I'll stream. No later than 4. So it might be sooner. It might be till 3. I might stream to 3. I might stream to 3:30. But I'm not going to go past 4 under any circumstances. And again, I'm just telling myself this because I will sit here with you guys and stream all day. And I know if I do that, I'll just be behind the other shit I got to do. It's just not the best thing for me to do. It's like doing something. It's like playing all day, because it's like playing. I'm not playing. I'm doing something serious. But to me, my brain, it's the same things firing off in my brain. You know what I mean? So I'll be right back. I don't know if I can leave something on the screen for you guys for the meantime. There's probably nothing to leave up. I guess it's the front page property. Oh, the refresh. Look at this software. Ooh, look at this next. Perfect. Top Chef. We're looking at that next. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like the stream more. So I guess we're back to part two. Yeah. So we're back. See, I probably streamed for maybe like half another hour or something. Most people kind of already taken off, which is normal. I mean, it's streaming for a while. But Top Chef Masters winner dies after coronavirus diagnosis. Floyd Cardoz dies after coronavirus diagnosis. So, what are we gonna look for? See if his name equals the same thing as coronavirus, as pandemic. It's the same numbers we've been seeing the whole time for all these rituals. Could be synced up with Floyd Mayweather as well. Floyd Cardoz, 127, 57, 51, Conspiracy 51, 57. Top Chef Masters. Master, 22 is a master number. We're gonna break this down. Cardoz, 67, like Wuhan. Again, the Wuhan number and all this. We've seen all day, this whole stream. We've been seeing this. Chloe Middleton, 67, right? Cardoz, his last name, 67. Prince Charles, 76 to Reflection. See, it's all still here, up here. So everything we've been looking at today, you see it here. Plus more. I just don't know what else to show you. I mean, we've been doing this. This stuff stays here. You can't forget it. I wonder what dressing he has in his hand. Thousand Island or something could be part of the riddle. World-renowned chef Floyd Cardoz died Wednesday in New Jersey. And at age 59, kill 59. He tested positive for coronavirus. Wuhan virus equals 57. It says MOR. Thanks a lot for that, man. Wuhan virus equals 57. Yep. And 60 like quarantine as well. Alright, I think the easiest thing to do is just open up, just do this. I clicked too many of the wrong tabs. Alright. He's a world-renowned chef, so he's gonna be on Wikipedia. Oh, what? Oh, what a bad assumption from me. Oh well. New Indian cuisine. That's what he pioneered. New Indian cuisine. Oh, this is making me so hungry now. Indian food. New Indian cuisine equals 83. So they quoted this. 83, like murder. 97, like death. And 25th prime. Bam, it's the same. Even 173 is the 40th prime. 259 is not a prime, but just to show you that 173 is the 40th prime. 83 is the 23rd prime, in case you're wondering. But death, 97, like New Indian cuisine. And then we have murder, 83, like New Indian cuisine. This is bullshit, man. This guy's probably murdered by the government. I mean, he doesn't look the healthiest person. I mean, Indian food is not, at least my experience, the healthiest shit out there either. I mean, if you're eating Indian food all the time, you're going to develop some health problems. It tastes extremely good. And I'm absolutely not insulting Indian food. I just don't, objectively think it's that healthy. Like, where are you getting all your nutrients and, the bioavailability of those without, a lot of entry nutrients and stuff like that. And also a lot of it's, just vegetarian based. So, I don't know. I mean, of course, I'm not explaining why he died. I mean, it's contrived propaganda, but I mean, if you're going even with the narrative, again, someone wasn't too healthy. But that probably wasn't even him. This guy looks healthier. I don't know who they're showing us there. Unless that's him. What? I mean, this could have been him back in this could have been in the 90s or early 2000s. They had the episode, but you see how unhealthy he's got. I mean, it just shows you. I mean, I guess it explains everything I'm trying to say here. So if he actually died of coronavirus, that should explain it. He left the city for New York on March 8th. He left Mumbai for New York on March 8th. Pandemic 38th. On March 17th, guys, this is a joke. His name equals, no, not his name. New Indian cuisine equals 173. On March 17th, the 17th of March, 173. See? This is who? The Indian Express. This is by the numbers. I don't care. You see, I don't care if the Sanskrit up here, Tamil or Bangla, Malayan, Hindi, Marathi. I don't care that this is here. Right now, it's in the language of the New World Order, English, and we're saying it's by the numbers. This is run by them, absolutely. Or this is a story from them. This could be some independent Indian thing, and they're just reporting the by the number story. Because I've never seen this before, but this popular, the Indian Express. I'm sure this is from the federal government. COVID-19 cases crossed 600. India under 21-day lockdown. India equals 37 like virus, 35 like virus, 28 like COVID. Look at all these inconvenienced people in India, too. It's just sick. Worldwide, people being inconvenienced. Batch of 277 evacuated from Iran. That's the 59th prime. Yep, 173. You know what's going to happen, though? We're going to be streaming, and then people are going to jump in. People are going to be getting off work, and they're going to jump in. Because that's how it should be, though. I should be streaming 24/7, and then people just jumping in, like, left and right. Guys, I would love this as my full-time job. Just stream all day long. Share this shit. And, you know, pretty much I'm trying to make it my full-time job, so I guess it's part of it. Because I like this. I'm used to sitting in a chair all day and doing stuff, so I guess I'm used to just doing this. I'm just used to showing you how this is Freemasonic propaganda updated with a 1039 tweet. Freemasonry equals 139. I think I just need to be taking breaks. I think that's why I don't do it. I've never taken a break ever streaming. I always keep streaming for 3 hours straight. But if I have to take a break, I could go all day long. You might as well while it's not super nice outside in terms of the weather. Masonry 39, Zionism 39, 1039, 139. Padma Lakshmi. I wonder why is this an actor? Feminist, mother, immigrant, host of Bravo Top Chef. Please have a birthday, Padma. Please. Yeah. She has a birthday. Born in 1970. Coronavirus 70. Thank you, Padma. Thank you for providing us with your personal information to decode this Freemasonic ritual. September 1st, 1970. So, look at her birth numerology. She was born with 121 days remaining. Guys, this is Indian. Guys, you guys all know I have never looked at this before. I've never looked at Indian Express. Maybe you guys haven't either. We are seeing right now how Indian Express. Oh, no, wait. I was wrong. That wasn't Indian Express. Sorry. That was with Yahoo. But still, Indian Express, guys, that was coded from them. But still, you see how we've never seen this ritual before, and we're getting this girl here, 121 days remaining. Wuhan coronavirus with these connections. And it will show you how it's connected to this. Coronavirus outbreak equals 121. Johns Hopkins University equals 121. What else? Revelations, a revelation ritual, 121. World Health Organization. World Health Organization equals 121, right? Right? I mean, we're unbelievable. World Health Organization 121. Tom Hanks, 121 days from his birthday, who was in Sleepless in Seattle. Tom Hanks gets what? Coronavirus, 121 days from his birthday. See what I'm saying? And now we get Padma Lakshmi. I've never heard of her in my life, obviously. Coming out here, this girl born on a day with 121 days remaining. I mean, get out of here. Oh man, like I'm losing. I am mincing my words now because that's what happens. I only mince my words when the examples are just too much. I just lose train of thought. Are you seeing now how this is just another Indian actor, that the whole country of India is run by this gang? Lakshmi, 73, 24. So I don't even see too much in her name. Like I see COVID numbers. I see it. Padma's 35 like virus. 28 like COVID. But I really think the fact that she's born today with 121 days remaining is just straight up why they picked her. They're like, well, who cares if the rest of her name's not perfect? Look at when she was born. Right now she's 39 or 49. Yep, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation 121. Damn, Andrew, such your internet slow, man. I'll try to go over some of these. But the only takeaway from this that I think is super duper important that you can walk away with is that this woman's born 121 days remaining. That's when she was born, and she's the one being used to tweet this about this guy dying, this Indian chef. And don't forget, chef equals 22. I think it equals 60. That doesn't equal 67. It equals 86. But I was trying to explain that pattern. Wuhan 22, 68. I knew chef equaled 22, but equals 86 reflection. Immigrant. She lives in New York City now, where the epicenter is. Of course. Look at her minute 18 video. Her pinned tweet, March 19th. Oh, this is a joke. This woman was paid and instructed by her employers over at the Food Network to do this. I guarantee you. It's part of a contract. Well, why didn't she tell anyone? Because this is an employee for the federal government. She's on something called an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. And it made her post this minute 18 video on 19/3, thinking of everyone in the industry. Bravo Top Chef is back. And she's the host. She probably always talks about it. But you see this? 193 is the 44th prime. Kill 44. Minute 18 video. Death 118. What does Top Chef equal? Top Chef equals 73, like her name. That's where her name was relevant. Top Chef. She's the host of Top Chef. This is why she was chosen to host Top Chef. See? Host of Bravo Top Chef. Taste the Nation, June 19th. That's Boris Johnson's birthday. God, this is making me hungry, though. I just like Indian food. But, it's besides the point. Look how this is a contrived ritual. Death 118. Kill 193. I want to see how many days from then till today, though, this guy's dying. That's what I really wanted to see, though. Because I want to see, that'll show how much of a ritual that is. But I didn't want to skip this part. Top Chef 73 like Lakshmi. Top Chef 37 like Virus. Padma 28. But 19th today, it's not too long. But they probably just had it ominously up. 6 days, that's the number connected to prophecy. Yeah, 1 minute 18 second, right? Death 118. It's also what? 78-second video. Wuhan coronavirus equals 78. Seeing the same thing. I mean, this is why I can do this so quickly, if anyone's wondering. It's the same thing. If it's the same shit every single time, then you can just do it so fast. You know what I mean? It's like you've worked in like an assembly line or a factory, something that's repetitive, or you've copied and pasted the same. Look, see this? This is how decoding propaganda is. See? Copy paste a bunch. See how easy that is? That's how this is. It's because it's the same thing every single time. That's why it's literally that quick. Gail Simmons, another actor for the Freemasons. She does things by the numbers, what she's supposed to do. And I'll admit, maybe Gail Simmons, I wouldn't say that every last thing she tweets is by a code, tweet. I mean, the thing is, she probably doesn't run her thing, so it could be. I mean, but I can say that in a sense where, you gotta do what's more realistic. Donald Trump, that guy's clearly, he's so busy. He's an actor as a president. He doesn't tweet everything, if anything, based on how they come out, how they're ritualistic. I think this is just her marketing her brand, her marketing team marketing her brand. It's still not her doing it, but that's not a conspiracy. It's most of these people don't run their Twitter. That's the first thing you should know. Most people here don't run their Twitter. That's just how life is. They have a social media marketer. And I'm telling you that. So if that's a thing, isn't it easy to see how Nancy Pelosi does not run her fucking Twitter? How she's an actor? I mean, it shouldn't be hard to see. So let's go back to CNN. This is on front page CNN with the chef, right? That's where I saw it first. Oh, this is it. They changed their logo. This is CNN Travel. That's why. And there wasn't much here because they didn't have the. Okay, I see why I skipped it. Cardos tested positive on March 18th, 183. Word out of chaos, 183. Let's see what day of the year that was. 70th day of the year. Wuhan coronavirus, 78. That's why. Undue panic. Feeling feverish. I returned to New York on March 8th via Frankfurt. March 8th, 3/8. Pandemic 38, Frankfurt. 43 like pandemic, 56 like coronavirus. That's why he used via Frankfurt. Coronavirus, pandemic. It's sick. It is ridiculous. Yep, all these people are selling y'all out, well, us out. Not just I'm not singling you guys out. Me, oh, they're trying to sell us out. We're just a way to this agenda. Again, March 17th. This is sad, man. And the guys, they very well could have just killed him. He could have just been in the hospital actually thinking he was sick. They could have just went in there, killed him, put a little too much of the, anesthesia inside the thing on purpose, and actually killed him. I mean, that's a possibility. That's what's sick. I mean, regardless, it's just sick. Again, Top Chef Masters equals 210, like Wuhan coronavirus. See that? Top Chef Masters 210, Wuhan coronavirus 210. Like guys, we gotta look at these streams as proof of concept. Is the fact that we have the capability to sit here, go through all sorts of pieces of propaganda and ritual, and just break them down for anyone to see and understand. And y'all know how to do this. I know how to do this. So that's why it's so important to teach this, because they can take away the internet. They can take away my videos, my channel. They take away Zach's channel all the time, right? But they haven't taken away our knowledge. They can take us away. That's why you got to teach this, because people need to know this and be able to spread it and teach it very readily. And thank God, a lot of people already are onto this, So that's why I'm not too worried. Like, I think we really do have this, but I think it's just crazy how, that's why I just keep doing this. I'm not giving up, man. I'm not giving up. I know I'm talking to myself kind of, but like I'm just sick of the agenda going on. I really want to do something. I hope this stream, hits the right person who has, a shit ton of money and says, oh, I want to like make a big billboard and do this. It's all about getting us from the right people that can do something. You guys are also the right people, you know what I mean? Absolutely. But it's all about putting this out all the time. You never know who comes across it. You never know. Like Derek came across it. Now look at the calculator. MOR, measurable, observable, repeatable, come across it. He puts out a video literally every single day. You know what I mean? It's like, I know Andrew Park came across it, put a bunch of shit on the Patreon with the sports. Had a lot of information there, He's won a lot of money. Oh, Nicole, glad you're here. Thanks for a lot for coming on. Glad you like the vibe. I really appreciate hearing that, because that just motivates me to keep going. I love being here to be myself. I don't try to be anyone different. I just be myself. Show you this minute 17 video, 77 seconds. Judaism 77. Here we got Brian Stelter right here. Netflix and YouTube are slowing down in Europe to keep the internet from breaking, and America's next. People are so worried about what's it called, the whole throttling thing, throttling the internet. I forgot what it's called, but everyone's so worried about that, and now they're bringing this thing out where now they can just throttle the internet. And say, well, fuck that, we can just throttle it because of this. And I've been saying I kind of wanted this to happen in a sense. I think these people need their Netflix slowed, their online video games slowed down, because then they'll finally want to do something. I'll say, well, if you're sick of your Netflix load, hey, well, how about you help me take these people away, and maybe your internet will be back. It sounds petty, but that's what will make some people actually want to do something. That's why I kind of wanted it to happen. That's why I was kind of a favor of that. I hate the government censored portion of it, but for everything getting slowed down, people need. Time 254, light 254, 2-minute 54-second video. Wuhan virus equals 57, as MOR pointed out. Scottish Rite 57, 157 is the 37th prime, virus 37. Let me see what Netflix equals. I forgot. I don't know what Netflix equals. Netflix 36, 96. I've been seeing this pattern a whole lot with this as well. Of course, YouTube has the virus numbers because YouTube has the Lima numbers, 35, virus 35, COVID 28, Lima 28, YouTube 80 like Bavarian Illuminati. Also, these kids with the red and blue pills of Freemasonry in that picture. Both companies said the measures will affect all video streams for 30 days. This is coming to America, guys. They're foreshadowing it. I hope it does. Again, when it does, I'll make a video and we'll see it. Netflix and YouTube will reduce streaming quality in Europe for at least the next month. And I like to use these words "at least" all the time, because I think that these things are gonna be extended. I think this can go on for a little bit longer than they're saying, at least a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm prepared. It's not bothering me. If this is what it takes to wake up the people, their shit being locked down. I hate the inconvenience. I hate how people being suffers. People, innocent people who otherwise would have been, awoke to this or being fucked up to, which sucks. That's really bad. That's why there's no excuse. That's why we gotta stop this. But I don't know what to do. I know what to do. You know what I mean? But like I'm trying to get the numbers up. U.S. deaths could peak in 3 weeks. I'm seeing the same thing. Just keep coronavirus out of the house with these 4 easy steps. I'm sure they're all 4 poisonous. Yep. Exactly. This Clorox wipe right there. And guys, I'm sorry, washing your hands isn't gonna stop a fucking coronavirus. There's people wash your hands all the time. Everyone still has the cold and shit. You know what I mean? Just dumb. Skyshard Freemasonry 143, Pandemic 43, minute 43-second video. The CDC recommends cleaning and disinfecting high-touch surfaces daily. Look at this product placement too. This Meyer stuff is run by the Freemasons. I've never used that shit unless it's been in someone's house. But this gives you a clue. If you want to stop supporting this gang, that should let you know. I'm not even bashing this company. Who knows if this shit could actually be good? But they are putting this in here. It's obviously the Freemasons. It's by the numbers. Stop buying this brand. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but this is like an example of maybe I should stop using this shit. It's on CDC. This is a video approved by the CDC. You know what these people are all about? This is their agenda. Dell, obviously from the Freemasons, their logo. It's just, I know you guys don't hear. They're just playing some, little music in the background. Some, it's pretty good though. I like it, but I like a lot of music. I do like CNN. I'll give them it. CNN, they have good music all the time. But you see this poisons? Look at this. Potions. These are potions and poisons. How are they not? We've all played some fantasy game or watched the movie Wizard. Netflix is down. Breaking news. Is it really? Your Netflix works. Thing is, but MOR is in Europe though, so he's probably on Netflix. It probably doesn't work. Look at that. See, look at that shit. I'm sorry, man. I know you might like watching Netflix. See someone like you deserve Netflix. So it sucks that it's affecting someone like you. You're not some, Netflix slave like these other guys are, like the people who are falling for all this. So it sucks that it's inconveniencing you. So what these people are doing. Look at this shit. What is this? Green Clorox? This stuff is disgusting. And look what they're spraying it on, right where you touch it. See? So you're gonna go flush the toilet. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna do this. Think of your kid, your child, right? Your little 4-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old. They're gonna go use the toilet now after you did this shit. You sprayed this poison on there. They're gonna go touch the thing with the poison you sprayed on, and what are they gonna do? Probably put their hand in their mouth. They might wash their hands. They might wash all of it off, and they'll go and eat something. Like I don't have kids, but I'm here explaining to parents out there, if you do this type of bullshit, what you're doing. You could do the same thing with vinegar. There's other things you could use to disinfect and clean. You don't need this toxic federal government potion to do anything. These are literally potions and poisons from a gang of witch doctors and mad scientists. I say it all the time, wizards. You're living out they call it Final Fantasy. This is your Final Fantasy. It's actually reality. It's not far from fantasy. There actually are people with potions. They call it science, and they use to poison you to a slow death. Exactly what they're doing. You're gonna sit on that shit. Especially the females. You're gonna go sit on this shit. See, it's gonna seep into your fucking skin. I mean, I'm trying to help out here. Stop. Again, do what you want. If you swear by this stuff, you love the smell, you love how it makes you feel. You're a germaphobe. You can't switch them right away. Sure, take your time. But I'm telling you, man, you don't need this stuff. See, Nicole Gomez, vinegar and essential oils diluted in water. Exactly. That's all you need. Andrew Park, kills pathogens. Clorox is toxic itself. Exactly. I mean, and you're going to wash your clothing and all their poisons as well. People have all these skin issues. You see people all the time, these skin issues. They take all these creams and shit. It's because they're washing their clothes in these poisons, and then they'll wear the clothes. You see what I'm saying? And then they get skin problems. And they go to the doctor. I don't know why my skin's red. The doctors don't know because they go to school that teaches them bullshit. And they give you some stupid cream that just poisons you even more. And you're relying on it, relying on it. And now this happened. You see, this was my message from a kid. Quit getting yourself sick. Quit using all this shit, all these lotions, these potions, these poisons. Because, guys, my favorite type of video game are RPGs. This is why I talk this way. I love RPGs, like fantasy, like I like this type of stuff, right? So I've been seeing this stuff since growing up, and I'm like, man, this is not fantasy. I go around on, you go in the aisle at the supermarket, the Clorox aisle, you just take one whiff, man, you just feel different. And I was like, man, this shit's not, this is really what's going on. And you take chemistry class, you see how chemistry works, and like you put it all together. This shit's not fantasy, man. We're living this shit out, and that's why my message: quit using this shit, quit poisoning yourself. Like I know essential oils. I said essential oils. I know some of them have some hormone disrupting things as well. But even then, I mean, is it as bad as Clorox? One, two, depending on which amount you use, can't be so bad. Like a little orange oil, a tad bit, making it no different than holding an orange in your hand. You know what I mean? I think people like will overuse essential oils and then they can cause problems. Or so I've heard. But even that, I mean, those are infinitely better than Clorox. UK Netflix is working too. Just a technical hitch. Oh, that's all good. I mean, but the thing is, don't be surprised. They'll probably bring it down. Because that's the thing. If they're keeping everyone inside and they take away their Netflix, then what are they going to do? I mean, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stream on YouTube until they make this slower. And then I'll stream somewhere else. Or I'll go outside, go downtown and talk to people, tell them, show them this. You know what I mean? I have shit to do. These people aren't stopping me. Look at the Seattle area code and this Jodie Whittaker piece of propaganda. With Doctor Who, we're already talking about this. Remember the Doctor Who girl, Sophia Miles? Her dad died of coronavirus. Now we have Jodie Whittaker coming out today and some propaganda crap with Doctor Who to talk about the coronavirus crisis. I guess she's from Doctor Who as well. We already saw this. I mean, what are the odds? The Doctor Who star, not star, I don't know if she's the star, but Sophie Miles, her dad dies. Doctor Who 121. We just saw Padma Lakshmi, see here? Born dead with 121 days remaining. Now we have this. Jodie Whittaker coming out from Doctor Who 121. Unbelievable. Now let's see her name. Revelation Ritual. Jodie Whittaker, 68 like Wuhan, 220. Wuhan 2268. Jodie Whittaker, 85. It's the 85th day of the year. Yep. And I know Mary and Marcus also called this out. And thanks a lot for calling this out again, Nicole. Doctor Who, World Health Organization, Jodie Whittaker's 85 on the 85th day of the year. God, man, these riddles are just crazy. That's just the thing. Like, they're so in your face. That's why when people deny it, I'm like, all I think is I know, man. It's just that confidence, but I know it's real confidence. It's true. I really think I can sit down with. I may be giving people benefit of the doubt, at least 89% of the people for an hour, one on one. No one to distract them, no one to sway their mind, and just show them all these riddles and say, how could I show you all this? And then we'll do a B comparison. We'll do it with their friends, their family. It won't come out to this. Their only conclusion is, damn. You know what I mean? So I really think it might just be sitting down with someone one on one and just showing them this. Whittaker 4356, like pandemic, like coronavirus. It's the same numbers all day long. It's been these same numbers all day long. Whittaker 4356, like pandemic. See? Whittaker 115, a reshuffling of 151. 56 isn't pandemic, but pandemic 65. Coronavirus is 56. Seattle, the 206 area code, virus 26. Seattle is one of the epicenters where the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is, which equals 121. So, an emergency transmission. Used her famous character to send an emergency transmission to fans of the show about the coronavirus pandemic. I mean, what a dumb bunch of fans, man. You're being mocked, man, by Jodie Whittaker. If you are a Doctor Who fan and you saw this and you liked it, you are being mocked by Jodie Whittaker and by her employers. Shante Joy in your town, Mill Valley, California. When you use cash, you get the evil eye. They'll definitely keep using cash then. These people are stupid. You should always be using cash when you... Well, I know. You only be cash if you want to. Because if you're one of those people that, you're responsible, you can exploit the credit card points, do that way and get those. That's your system, and that's valid too. So, but if you want to use cash, definitely do it. Don't listen to these idiots. Emergency transition 28. Like, what's it called? COVID. It's the same stories. 341, reflection of 143 or 34 or 43. Scratch our Freemasonry numbers. We get Tisha Bob numbers. The TARDIS. There's a why do you think they call it the TARDIS? It's because of all the fucking retardists watching this fucking show being mocked. That's what they call it, the TARDIS. They're fucking mocking you with that show. I've been saying it since day one. These shows mock the fuck out of their fans. TARDIS 26 like virus, 46 like virus, 71 the big CDC number, CDC 71, virus, TARDIS. See, overlap. 2646. And of course, Doctor Who is more British propaganda. As I'm saying, we saw British stuff today. We get this Doctor Who now again. We got all this English stuff today. And like, I won't look at the date numerology again. I don't. Yeah. Oh, 30. Yeah, exactly. A date with 32 life lesson number. And this was in my head the whole time. I was just seeing it, but I was like, I just didn't go back to date numerology to confirm. UK equals 32. That's why we've been seeing the UK all throughout. Yes, we went to the Sun, but still, even before the Sun, they had UK stuff all over CNN. UK 32. Date with 32 life lesson number. That's what's been all about the UK on the front page. Now we get this now. BBC. We were just looking at. Actually, we weren't looking at BBC, but let me cue that up. We gotta look at some BBC bullshit propaganda. Oh wait, it's probably BBC that. BBC.com will get you there. Absolutely get you there. It doesn't fucking matter. They'll make sure you type that in and you get to the propaganda. We'll look at that in a second. I mean, we're pretty much. I mean, we're already pretty much done with this. Positioning your router away from phones and TVs can improve the connection. Hey, Goyam, this is how you fix your connection. It's stupid, man. Who cares about your connection? Get out there and let's do something, man. God, I'm so sick of these people just falling for all this crap. So, did we see how many days from her birthday she's doing this? I don't think we've done that yet. We haven't. Well, that's what we gotta do. We'll move the BBC. Jodie Whittaker. I probably spelled her name wrong. Jesus. Jodie Whittaker. So if you're a Jodie Whittaker fan, that means you like being mocked by these people. Auckland. This could be synced up with New Zealand at some point. Possible. Jodie Auckland Whittaker. Born June 17th, 1982. Again, COVID 82. Kate Middleton, born in 82. We just have Chloe Middleton today. That's another UK stunt. COVID 82, Hanks 82, Seattle 82. She's another 82 born person. That makes her 37. That's why they're so popular right now. They're 37. And I've been saying this. They've been seeing this type of things up. That's why I was surprised last year that more people that were born in 73 weren't dying at 46. Maybe they were. I just wasn't really catching on to them at all as I wanted to, because sacrifice equals 73 and 46. Last year was that time for that to happen, 2019. But now we have people born in 82 who are now 37 now that they're here in this ritual. This is how they have it all planned out. Virus 37, COVID 82. Born June 17th. That's the 113th prime number. Coronavirus pandemic equals 113. I'll show you that real quick. Whoops. On this computer, I got to do it the other way. I got to type it, the date, the way she would type it in. She was born date with 43, life lesson number, pandemic equals 43. Everyone has had this number for the most part. If it's not this, it'll be 56. Pandemic 43. Whittaker 43, see? Born date with 43, life lesson number. On 6/17, coronavirus, pandemic. Equals 113. 617 is the 113th prime number. The time to wake up is really now. There's no more skepticism. I say it all, there's no more skepticism. There's no more denying, skepticism, on the fence. That stuff, I don't listen to that stuff. I don't care about cognitive dissonance. There's just too many examples to see. Just this alone, the biggest skeptic could have seen this stream and they should have woken up by now. You all have seen what we've seen all day. It's the same exact numbers, and we're doing it live. There's no room for skepticism. There's just not. It's either you're retarded or you're not. It's that simple. It's the bitter truth, but it has to be what it is. striking image is of life in New York or North Korea. But again, what's the difference? Right now, New York pretty much is like North Korea. It always pretty much has been, honestly. I don't even want to look at this. I just want to see the date numerology, if it connected. I know North Korea has, what, the 53? So I've seen, oh, today is 68 numerology. There's some, there we go, 50, 32 numerology. There we go. Korea, 50, 23. That's why. Always them. Dates connected to that. We still haven't seen it from her day to her birthday. It's just so much. I just get sidetracked with everything else we're seeing. So June 17th till today. We'll do today to her upcoming 38th birthday. I know when someone rewatches this, they'll be like, damn, I can't even follow along. Well, I'll just do another stream. I'll just restream this, show you again. 85 days from her birthday and a day with 85 connection, the 85th day of the year, but not even there. Before I go forward, see this 223, Masonic 223, that's the 48th prime, quarantine 48. Guys, she's coming out 12 weeks and 1 day from her birthday. That's it. This is, I was just saying, if you're skeptical, if you're on the fence, there's no way you can see this and deny it. 12 weeks and 1 day from her birthday, she's on the front page news. You see that? Let's look for her again. Jodie Whittaker. See right here, entertainment. Entertainment, they can talk about literally anything. I mean, Donald Trump's an entertainer. Jodie Whittaker channels Doctor Who to talk coronavirus crisis, right? Doctor Who equals 121. Just using the alphabetical order. I showed you how this connected to the coronavirus outbreak. Coronavirus outbreak equals 121. So there's all these other things, right? The first patient in Seattle on January 21st. Tom Hanks gives it 120 days from his birthday. And then we see we're doing this 12 weeks and 1 day from her birthday. Revelation 121 is a 121 ritual. Revelation 11 times 11 is 121. 11 is a master number. This is a master plan. I don't know what else you see. How this is extremely specific. I mean, how long is this video she's in? Oh, a minute 22-second video, 82 seconds. COVID 82. She's born in 82. Freemason 122. This is an emergency transmission. So she's doing her act. See, I've never seen the show, so I wouldn't even get it. And again, this is intellectual property from them. This is copyright from them. Like, it usually gonna be copyright strike, but you can't even hear it. I don't know my sound setup. It's just dumb. You can look at it if you want. If you're a fan of this, you might get a kick out of it. I'm sure Doctor Who is probably a good show. It's probably entertaining. It's probably a good plot line. I would probably like it. I've never seen it, so that's why I'm not going to bash it. As a show, it might be good. But it's completely nonsensical mockery from the Freemasons at the end of the day. If I saw it, I would absolutely stream it for free. I wouldn't pay to watch that shit. And I think now might be the time to watch it. It's probably so much predictive programming in that show. There's probably so many episodes that have to do with this type of stuff. So yeah, now is the time to watch Doctor Who and look for clues if you want. I mean, I probably won't. There's so many other things I'd rather watch. A lot of people want me to watch a lot of other things I'd rather watch first. But it would be definitely worth checking out. Look at this New York fire marshal talking about 9/11, John Knox. I don't know what we're looking at. It's all victims. Yeah, let me not even look through this. For YouTube says I'm going to be bullying the victims. Stupid, man. Look at this New York. I mean, come on, guys. The New York victim. We're talking about coronavirus. United States victims. So that means we're talking about victims within all the 50 states, and we even talk about Puerto Rico, right? Okay. I just messed my camera up. Okay, so of all the states, right? Why is the guy from New York, John Knox, why is his name equal 111, 39, and 33, just like New York? This is contrived by the numbers propaganda. Unbelievable. Just take one good look at this. And we randomly came across it. I'm here just talking. I clicked on a random article with a bunch of people. I scrolled down. I didn't know what it was about. I had to look at the URL to see what it was about. I had no clue what this was about. I just see New York. I put in John Knox. I see the New York numbers. We're talking about all of America, so I didn't have to do that. Bam, man. And the guy who died here in Florida. Terrence McNally. I mean, at least these people are older, so maybe I won't get hit for bullying. I mean, how am I bullying these people? I mean, I'm showing you that what these people are putting out. Terrence McNally 84, Masonry 84. I think he was the Florida guy. I thought we'd get with Florida numbers, virus numbers. It's just the same. Terrence 43 like Florida. I said, maybe we get the Florida numbers. We just did. Terrence 43 like Florida. See, it's Contrived, man. Florida 43 like Terrence. Terrence 47 as well, of course. See? He died March 24th at a hospital in Sarasota, Florida. Pandemic 43, Florida 43, Terrence 43. Oh, the black guy. Malawi Studemeyer. We'll get the Negro numbers, the slave racist numbers in this guy's name. That's why he dies on March 24th. 24, the reflection of 42. Also notice all these people look unhealthy. All of them are old or unhealthy looking. Maybe not so much him, but see, he died on date with 67 numerology, Wuhan 67, slave 31 life lesson number, the 84th day of the year. They died with 47 numerology, but Wuhan 67. His name equals 103 to 27 prime. That's it with 27 numerology, ritual 27, 27 club, 77, your Judaism 77. That also connects more to this as well. I don't have the number right now for that and the coronavirus stuff. But Stoudemire, kill 4464. At least we didn't get much of the racist numbers on him yet. But nope. Just when they had the chance to prove me wrong, they didn't. Nigger 102, just like Marlowe. Just like his first name. The same exact cipher as well. See? Nigger 102 like Marlowe. You see what these people are doing. Race War 33, but Masonry 33, 39. 39 slammed on black people all the time. Tuskegee 39, slaves 39. But 102 like nigger. Is disgusting. See? And before I clicked, I said, look, the black guy, we're going to have the nigger numbers on him. And that's what his first name equals. All in a live stream. I'm emphasizing that again for the skeptics. You cannot ever say, bam, you're just trying to do this. You're just trying to do that. Possible. Morning and evening news briefing from CNN. Let's go to BBC. I'm sure they have so much nonsense we look at. Will hot weather kill COVID-19? That could also be how it's going to. Because again, guys, they can give us any reason that will go. Oh, it's summer. COVID-19 doesn't survive in the summer. Scientists has found when the temperature's at this temperature, COVID-19 doesn't. They'll tell you that. But it's in Kenya, it's in Africa, it's everywhere in Africa where it's super fucking hot. So this already means no. But I mean that could be the reason people believe it. This doesn't matter. It's just nonsensical stuff. Look at this guy spraying a bunch of chemicals, man. Killing this tree. Death and destruction. We're holding the red and blue pills of Freemasonry, spraying some chemicals, killing this tree, man. It's the world we're living in. God, man. How I built a health care business that reaches 12 countries. Michelle Ntalami. Let's see if that's racist. Probably is. Marini Naturals. That probably is too. She probably didn't name this. Oh, hey, yeah, we'll invest in your company, young Negro girl. That's what they're saying to her. Behind the back. But, we're going to name this accordingly to mock you. To mock you. 62. These are sacrifice numbers. This is not good for her. This is not good for you. Sacrifice 170, 62. Kill 28. Not good for Marini. Not good for Miss Marini. Marini 44. Kill 44, 64. Ain't looking good at all. This could be some predictive programming. She could be the one dying from coronavirus. Could be something else decoding very well. These people are just absolutely disgusting, man. Look, Michelle and Talami, 65 like coronavirus, like pandemic, 127, 33rd prime. Just another 33. And Talami, 47. Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. Of course, you got to have the 47. And then 70, like coronavirus. 119. Like Saturn, like Star David. Michelle, 67, like blood sacrifice. I'm keeping my eye on this girl. I feel for her. I would, if I would get caught. If you know her, I would tell her to watch her back. Seriously, this is not. These are just such bad numbers all over here, man. They're saying something. Oh, she would start to live more healthy naturally. So she's a cancer person. Cancer 44. We saw some 44s in her name. Hair care, chemo. It's just promoting cancer. It's just programming cancer to people's minds so they think about it and probably get it. It's one of the many ways these gang likes to do their things. Dude, I swear there's a BBC UK that's better than this. There has to be, man. I want the authentic BBC, the real grimy fucking shit. Yeah, there we go. What? Dude, there's gotta be UK, like, straight up. Unless this is it. This might just be it. I swear I've seen it. Maybe they just changed their outlet, their look. Yeah, it's summer all year in South Florida, exactly. That's why I hope that's why I don't see that working. If they say that, and if people believe that, I'm just done with people completely. I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, I'm not done with people completely, but I don't know what to say. If that's what really makes it go away, if everyone just believes it's warmer now, it's gone. I'm like, well, what about Florida? I'm sure in Florida they won't get away with it, but they'll get away with it in Ohio. You tell them in Ohio, they won't think about people in Florida or warmer countries. They won't think like that. They'll be like, oh, the propaganda told me. That's how it is here. Football and propaganda. That's what the state's all about. It's what 1981 is all saying. Football, gambling, beer, propaganda. They're explaining the state of Ohio in that book. Police, surveillance. Might as well call it Ohio. Why social distancing is important is just dumb, dude. Thing is, there's a lot of people that don't believe in the social distancing shit. Like, you can go out and probably be close to people who don't care. Like, if someone came up to me, I wouldn't give a fuck. Dude, if someone sneezes in my face, I really wouldn't care. I mean, I really wouldn't. What am I gonna do at that point? Anything, anyway. Like, who cares? Like, it'd be annoying. I'm not gonna just fall for the propaganda, get all scared. Unless it was the federal government doing it on purpose, actually trying to fuck me over, targeting me. Yeah, this BBC is kind of lacking. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it before. I don't know. I'm having trouble finding like really crisp riddles. Oh, maybe it's UK. Here we go. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Just this. Their UK section laid out like this. All their UK bullshit propaganda, all by the numbers. See, UK broke law over, I don't know if IS or is Beatles. It's a riddle. IS Beatles. Let's just see what Beatles sums to. Beatles 4464. Trying to piece this together. In the Middle East, could be some more anti-Islamic propaganda. Coronavirus in the UK. What is banned and what isn't? How long can I exercise for? Wow, they have like a 3 month long like major lockdown. The thing is, just because right now they're saying in Ohio you can go outside, you guys are gonna say, well, okay, now we're gonna have to ramp it up. Now no one outside. They're just gonna ramp it up here at some point. I can still see that happening. I mean, I'm still gonna go outside because these people aren't keeping me inside. That's just one thing. That's one thing they're never gonna do. So it doesn't matter. Burger King boss. Burger King equals 58. It's the 85th day of the year. We're not gonna pay our rent. They won't be paying rent. It's just stupid, man. I'm gonna go to something that's just more easy to teach. These are like things you have to read through, go through the riddles. Facebook equals 58, 85th day of the year. Facebook group calls. SOAR. These group calls are call options. Because when I see Facebook and the word calls, I'm immediately thinking soaring 25%. I'm thinking options. But I think they're talking about group calls, like, for working from home and shit. There could be some predictive programming for, Facebook, buy some calls right now. There could be the Freemasons literally telling them, hey, fellow Masons, buy Facebook calls right now. Expect some good gains with some propaganda. Facebook has some coronavirus type of thing to make things happen, and all of a sudden their stock goes up. But look at this 70% right here. Along with the huge rise in time in group calls, 3 or more users, the country has seen a 70% rise in time spent on Facebook-owned apps. Coronavirus, 70. That's what I tell you, 70% increase. So, again, they're saying global stock market surge after weeks of loss. We saw how it is. It's at the top of its bear flag pattern. It can easily break out and keep going higher, absolutely. But when it sells out, they give the propaganda. I've already shown it to you. They were talking about pivot. They were talking about pivot on the front page. It's still going to make Joe Biden's pivot. It's still going to be a coincidence, but the next day it became a pivot because the market just sold down, it gapped down. It became a pivot point in the pattern. And then one time the market was up on the bear flag again. I said, look, they're saying look, the market's going up. But I said, look, tomorrow they're going to sell it off because it's at this part of the bear flag. And that's exactly what happened. So it's just easy to call these things out if you just look at the charts. That's why the news is just nonsense. The stock market should just prove that alone. So let's go back to JNN, if you know what I mean. What's in a $2 trillion coronavirus stimulus bill? It's nothing. Free money for Americans. Who cares, man? I already saw this in here. I think we're repeating some of this propaganda. Yeah, so they're literally refreshing their stuff. I think it's a sign that I've streamed for a while though. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go past 4. So we're gonna start wrapping up. I'm just gonna close some of this, but I'm glad y'all were here. Thanks for joining. And I'm still going for a tad bit. I had YouTube open with here we go. Well, I had all these. Wow, that's a lot. 13 people. Nice. You can't walk down the cleaner island markets. Yeah, me neither, Andrew. I can't. I just feel so weird, man. Fauci, if they're predicting something with the faucets, with fucking with the water some more, it could be in his name. We already saw Cardi B, Elton John to headline benefit concert amid coronavirus pandemic. See, these are good examples. I need to look at CNN Entertainment more. I've said this years ago, and I never looked at CNN Entertainment, but it's so perfect. This, MTV.com, because think about it. They're all stories centered around specific actors and agents from the New World Order. So they're all going to have birthdays, things syncing up with. We just saw Jodie Whittaker. That was perfect, right? Now we have Elton John. There's Andy Cohen, a you-know-who. Inside this you-know-who stuff. We got Harry Styles. You can do all these people. So yeah, we gotta look at this a lot more often. Elton John to headline benefit concert amid coronavirus pandemic. Published today. Updated at 1:51. I mean, again, you don't even have to get past the update time before you see how it's by the numbers. Coronavirus. Whoops. No, I got this. One of these equals one. Pandemic 151. It's even more simple. Elton John to headline benefit concert amid coronavirus pandemic. And that's been the main pattern we've been seeing. We've been seeing using 43 more than anything. 43, but they've been using all of them. I mean, fuck it, they've been using all of them. That's why that probably explains a lot of the 36s we've been seeing. 151 to 36 prime. But pandemic 151 updated at 1:51 p.m. And right now it's 3:37 p.m. Eastern time. So do you see how during the stream, while we're exposing this, they are concocting and uploading and unloading coded propaganda by the numbers, coded rituals by the numbers. Elton John equals 113, like coronavirus pandemic. We're talking about pandemic. Wait, let me just do this. Let me do this. See? Let me copy coronavirus pandemic from this headline and paste into the gematria calculator to show that it's one of their phrases that I'm not making it up. 113, right? Like Elton John. 1 or 13 and 130 are a shuffling of 103, like coronavirus pandemic, like Scottish. I think John equals 47, yeah, of course. Elton, 69, 66, 21, 24. But I think Elton John was the main piece here. So we'll see how many days from his birthday is today. It's the same exact thing. It was his birthday numerology, and that's what I like to do. There's more you can do, but I just stick with this in terms of teaching. Oh, today's his birthday. What do you know? John 47, born 1947. Yeah, but it just keeps going on and on, trending and trending out. Exactly. Just a propaganda software suite. It's what it, running it all. It's what it is. Just, I think it's the best way to explain it because people say, well, how can someone do this? How can, now do you kind of see why I call it a propaganda software application, a propaganda software suite, running it all with Twitter, all coming out? It makes so much sense to me. I mean, if you're wondering how they churn it all out, how can someone do this? You have a suite of applications that all work in tandem together, pumping it all out together. That's the most efficient, easiest way to do it. So he was born March 25th, 1947. Born there with 94 numerology. Let's go back to his gematria. Elton John is connected to this. Coronavirus pandemic, 94. He's born there with 94 numerology. Scottish, 49. COVID, 28. Again, today's his birthday. Birthday equals 42. He's the headline benefit concert. There's some other things I want to do. Headline, okay, 40, 41. Like Elton John 40, 41, like headline. So he's headlining the benefit concert. He was chosen, see, with these numbers. Benefit. 38, like pandemic, 34 reflection. I think benefit concert is the same, but I just want to see why. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't have done benefit. I don't like to I don't like to go too deep like that. I like to keep it very broad, to avoid, because you can do like each one of these words. Why number headline, benefit, concert, amid, corona. I'm trying to avoid some dumbass skeptic out there going like that. I'm always trying to appease the skeptics because I feel if I do that, I'm able to simplify how I show this and really present it in a way that everyone can see it. And I know Zach does a great job of doing that, outstanding job of doing that. Derek does it great. MOR, you put this information out, you do it really well. Everyone's putting this stuff out does it greatly. But I try to work on my own self and make sure that, what I do is also good. So here's clues. Here's, if you want to do more homework, performers for Fox Presents the iHeart Living Room Concert for America will include Alicia Keys, who was synced up with the Kobe Bryant ritual, the Backstreet Boys. I think Lil Uzi Vert now has a song called I Want It That Way off his new album. That could be all synced up to all part of the whole web, possibly. Billie Eilish, we know she's always in the rituals now. Billy Joel Armstrong, 2 Billies. BB, 22. Wuhan, 22. Mariah Carey, she's a regular in the rituals. And Tim McGraw, absolutely. Didn't this guy have his son murdered? Are we going to jump to looking at Tim McGraw's son dying? Or I'm thinking of it's Kenny Chesney. But Tim McGraw's secret son with ex-fiance, that's also contrived propaganda by the numbers. But Kenny Chesney's son. We'll see how his son was murdered. Some of these, no, it wasn't Kenny fucking Chesney. It was Garth Brooks. I think it was Garth Brooks. But Kenny Chesney has the album. Kenny Chesney albums. We're taking a little detour real quick. I know some people are tired of the coronavirus stuff. So, but they're probably doing it here too. Not here, but there's one album, this one. They're covering his left eye with his hat in the shadow, see? And they might have done it in another album as well. I wanted to show people this in case they haven't seen it. He's an actor for the Freemasons. But I think it's Garth Brooks' son. If not, someone's probably going to put in the comments, some country singer's son murdered by the gang. We'll look at it, though, if you want. But I guess we'll stay on track. I guess my mind's just racing, man. All these things I want to do. Have I clocked the celebs charity song called Imagine? Gal Gadot and other celebs, John Lennon song. No, well, we can look at that. Imagine John Lennon. Speaking of samples, Rhythm of the Night is being sampled on a reggaeton song, and Rhythm of Corona out of Italy. And Rhythm is by Corona out of Italy. Nice. That's interesting. That's and again, who are these music producers? That's a thing a music producer would come up with. Oh, let's sample this. Well, who are the music producers? A lot of them are the you know who's connected to this gang. So it's very easy to see how this gang can make this type of thing happen. It's not hard. I've produced music for people. Trust me, it's simple. If an artist likes it, if it sounds cool, trust me, a lot of creative artists they'll just say yeah to anything because they'll get an idea for it. Like, oh, I could fuck with this. You know what I mean? So it's easy to get an artist to do this type of shit. Besides the money. So John Lennon's an '88 British documentary film. Oh, '88. Released on. Is that you're talking about this documentary? 2 days before Lennon's 48th birthday. Nearly 8 years after his death. 107, the 28th prime, COVID 28. That's also 7-1. Going back to CDC number. Let's see when it was released. 106 minutes, Prophecy 106. Definitely some predictive programming, possibly. Oh, look what it came out with. A date with 43 life lesson number. Pandemic 43. 281, the 60th day of the year, or 281, first day of the year, the 60th prime. Quarantine 60. CV Google CNN 6 days ago. Gal Gadot. I'm just trying to look into these people. GG77. Israeli actress. That should say everything. With a 4/3 birthday. I mean, I think that explains everything. Oh. CNN 6 days ago. Gigi, what is this actor doing now? Gal Gadot. She's 34 years old, born 4/3. Jewish 34, born day with 34 numerology. They're doing that on purpose. I've said it all the time. They're Israeli actors. A lot of them coded with these numbers. Judaism 77, GG. G's the seventh letter. She was crowned Miss Israel by the numbers. This is another agent for the gang. April 30th, 1985. Jews 57. She's born today with a lifeless number 57. This is crazy. Gal Gadot, 41, 149, the 35th prime, Thelema 35. Yeah, but I mean, I think this seems like something I probably need to piece together more. Connecting this with John Lennon with this thing, I think I need to look at this a lot more. It'll probably take more time than what I guys quickly do on the stream. It's ASTC. So we're looking at this earlier in the stream, just this thing running. So in the morning, expected, but it hasn't been able to break this. See, it couldn't break this, and the false breaker just couldn't recover. And now the market's almost closed at 4. This could still run tomorrow. I mean, it's not too late, but it's not closing near its highs, so it doesn't look too good. But I've seen those things still run. But I think that chart shows why I like trading in the morning. Why that's like the early mornings, the easy. People say avoid the open. That's bullshit. The open of the market is the better time to trade. That's where the volatility is. That's where you don't have to be there. You just get in, get out, take a little chunk of what you want. Don't be greedy and go. And there's enough volatility for everybody. If you wait unless you're shorting the rest of the day, you can short there for the rest of the day. But I guess for another video, if you want to more on that, I want to do one of these names. Like, why is the Backstreet Boys here? BB22, Wuhan. Backstreet Boys 48, like quarantine 213, like death. So Faith Creamy is a pawn. Elton John's being used. Let's look at more of the entertainment. I think we're on a roll there. We already saw Elton John's being used on his birthday. I'm closing some of this propaganda. This is on purpose. See how right in the middle, see this arch right above this guy's head? It's like shining. Guys, they're doing this on purpose. This picture. Oh my! It just catches my eye. I don't know if I can zoom up. Like this is perfect. They're perfectly doing this. This is a stage photo. These are actors for the federal government. You even have a bunch of Freemasons in the back doing a hidden hand on these portraits. Well, what else do you need to see? I mean, one day maybe enough people will wake up. Was this Leonardo DiCaprio? Probably some coded nonsense. Slavin captured. See, Slavin, but Slavin captured. Are these their mind control slaves? And that's what they are. Their mind control slaves, and that's what they're hinting with this. Slavin captured. Charlize Theron and Leonardo DiCaprio. Her birthday party in 1997. I'm just gonna do a little decode real quick, like MK Ultra. Again, I think one thing is people are afraid to be wrong, afraid to type something. I think it's okay to type things in, figure out like what they're trying to say in this. Nonsense. Like why in 1997? I know mind control has this whole thing with coronavirus and the Wuhan and the toilet paper, and maybe it's just it could be a coincidence. Slavin captured. It's just could be something completely different. I think this 97 will have the clue, but I don't get it. I don't Death 97. Charlize Theron. This was updated March 10th. Yeah, I don't get the riddle right now. There's something clearly. They have these deeper riddles I just don't see, man. I'm telling you. Hollywood equals 48. They have that. Like MK Ultra, but oh well. In case you want to see the rest of the pictures, these are agents for the government. Channing Tatum. It's all pawns. This is again something you probably want to sit down and like piece together. Look at Fergie on number 407. I don't know what Fergie equals. Fergie 50. 112. Zionists 112. Eddie Mills and Reese Witherspoon. Hillary Swank. And what movies have these people been in? These people could have been in some of these predictive programming movies. They're telling us something with this. There's a reason why these actors are here showing us this stuff today. These black and white photos from the Freemasons. Like there's a riddle. And that's why I do this. I know that I can't piece it together, but Nicole Gomez saying OMG, she's probably piecing some things together in her head right now. She's probably seeing some things that I'm not seeing. Again, a lot of you can recognize all these actors without me reading. I have to read that this was Channing Tatum. I mean, this is him who's younger. I can see it as him now. But you know what I mean? I don't know these people as well as some people do. So I show you these pictures. I show you the captions. It's recorded in the stream. It's documented. So you can come back. You can leave a comment. We can look at this further. But it's definitely a riddle. During the 1990s, 1946 prime. The magic of soul and funk in the 70s. Coronavirus 70. I'm seeing how long this video is. See if we get the... 2-minute 32-second video. Negro 32. Has 152 seconds. Yeah, so these people are all coded, all agents, doing what they're told to do. You can, decode them when you want. 1,000 hours of TV to watch while social distancing. And they even have this Doctor Who. I don't know if this woman here is Jodie Whittaker, but she kind of looks like her. So in case she is, instead of just mocking you, I mean, it's nonsense. 1,000 hours of TV to watch. It's just stupid. Social distance. Stay inside. Go watch TV. Watch more Netflix. Be more of a fucking lame piece of shit. Okay. No, I'm going to go outside. There's a lot of homeless people out there in Columbus. I'm going to talk to plenty of people to hang out with. I'm not worried about this shit at all, man. One bit. At least for the first phase, I'm not worried about even the second phase, but you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not having shit bother me. I'm not going to sit and watch Netflix all day. I've honestly been watching, I don't watch Netflix to begin with. barely much of it. Like, I'll watch something, I'll take a break for a long ass time. Mad Men, 44 Connection. Look at, they're even breaking it down for you. Hey, goy fucking head. Look at this shit. Look at their 7 seasons you can sit there and waste your time watching as we mock you through all of them with the red and blue pills of Freemasonry. See, anyone in this community, you guys should all, I mean, again, you can do whatever you want, but if you want to watch all of these, all 7 seasons, all 4 seasons, decode, take notes, expose, use it to further this cause, have that be a reason. I'm sure these are all have the predictive programming. I'm sure all these things have foreshadowed what's going on now. And this is your chance to watch them. And again, I'm showing you catastrophe, casual, better things, forever. It's easy to get a free membership for all these. You all know someone who has these. Ask them for the login. Maybe do a favor for them. That's all I do. I don't pay for any of this shit. You can. There's other ways to get these things. I'm not gonna say too much for YouTube. Does you know what? Look at ER. They start with ER with a 300. So what do we have right now? We have Wuhan coronavirus. People are sick, going to the ER and stuff, the ICU. The first show they're mocking you with. Here are some of so this is from CNN. Here's some of CNN's top time-consuming, because they want you to waste your fucking time, TV binges. And they mock you starting off with ER. R is the 18th letter. 1 plus 8 is 9. 5, 9. Freemasonry 59. 59 to 17th prime. CDC 17. These are all shows produced by the CDC. They approve of all of these. George Clooney, Eric LaSalle, Sherry Stringfield, and Anthony Edwards in ER. With the 15 seasons, 331 episodes. That's the 67 prime number. Wuhan equals 67. It's the number all the time. The 67 prime number now, the first thing they're showing you, ER, being mocked. ER 23, 13, 40, or 14, and 31, the 11th prime. Wow. Now I wonder what other shows they're showing us. This is I'm closing tab. I'm losing my place. Mad Men. And who are the Mad Men? The people who run the federal government. This one world order. Mad Men 5023. 112. I like how ER and Mad Men both equal 23. And 31. The first two things equal 23 and 31. It's by the numbers. Today doesn't have matching date numerology with that, but you're seeing how it's all by the numbers. Justified and Nip Tuck. These are all Nip Tuck. That's another plastic surgery. It's all about ER. Isn't that funny? ER, and now we're talking about Nip Tuck. In case if you don't know what Nip Tuck is, I've never seen it, but I know what it's about. It's like a plastic surgeon drama show. So it's been about, I don't want the wrong images to show. Not that I've seen it, but I'm sure YouTube will flag me for something. See, medical drama. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a medical drama. So they're mocking you with medical dramas. Stay inside. Waste your time watching medical dramas while we scare you with coronavirus. And think about it. You're going to see scenes in these shows. It's ultimate mind control. You're going to see these scenes in these shows that will invoke certain things. They'll keep putting out more propaganda. I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together, see what these people are doing. Justified and Nip Tuck. Oh, God, man. Justified 59. 103 to 27 prime. Nip Tuck 31. I mean, think about it. Look at this shit. Nip Tuck 31, 41. I'm going to start a new slate. Put a Nip Tuck. Put an ER in Mad Men. Nip Tuck. Right, Mad Men. ER. Look at this gematria overlap. Guys, they're doing this on purpose. ER 13, Reflection 31. ER 31. Mad Men 31. Nip Tuck 31. Oh, my goodness. How is this not by the same numbers? Literally, CNN is using gematria to lay this out in front of you in order. Justified's the only one that didn't match right now. I don't know what Justified and Nip Tuck equals. Oh, Justified, though, 14, Reflection of 41. The ER, 14 also. I mean, it's still overlap. Justified and Nip Tuck, 81 like Ritual. So maybe they weren't really coding that. They're just trying to code these with emphasis. Veronica Mars. Mars, Veronica. I'm talking about what? Is that a Venus tribute or something? Or I'm probably missing that, but Wuhan coronavirus 78. Sex in the City. They want you to be social distanced, but they want you to be programming sex. You get, again, put these two and two together. You see what they're programming you. ER visits, sex, although you're being social distanced and shit. You see what I'm saying? Veronica Mars looks like another type of romantic type of thing. It is ridiculous. And the supernatural, probably just, further distract you so you don't think that the Freemasons are doing this. There's more mockery. Supernatural, 150 Freemasonry. 320 seasons so far, or 320 episodes so far. Scottish 32. Character-driven comedy MVPs. You get this guy with the red and blue pills of Freemasonry. Catastrophe. Again, you're being mocked with these names. Better things, casual. I'm just going to do gematria for all these. I might not know what's behind everything. I know Catastrophe 126. Kobe Bryant dies January 26th, and all this stuff starts to unfold. Casual 57. Scottish Rite 105 Masonry. 42 Lake Masonry. Better things. 147 Freemason. It's 177 Propaganda. That's exactly what it is. Forever and forever. Look how they finish this off with they don't finish this. They finish off this section though with forever. What is how it's gonna be going on for a while, if not forever. Bones. After that, bones, guys. This is all for just stuff that's ominous. They're mocking. Grand total for those keeping tally: more than 1,006 hours. Prophecy 106, or 60,385 minutes of television. So how many days then they want you to sit around and watch all this shit? Let's say if you do this nonstop, which all the slaves do. 41 days, round up to about 42 days. You round up. So about 40. They want you to spend 42 days watching their TV, which equals 42. That's the riddle. 42 days watching TV. This is from the Freemasons. Freemason 42. Jesuit 42. Zionism 42. TV 42. It's 4 o'clock. So I think what a good way to end the stream then. Programming at its best, yep. So yeah, I look at the camera now. I'm barely even on the camera, but man, at least I'm kind of showing my face when I look at the screen sometimes. I'll try to get a better setup at some point. But I think that's fair. I think it's now time to... I probably stream for like 4 hours. This is awesome. I said I'd be done at 4. We've seen a lot. We finished off with that. I mean, come on. Because I'd rather save my energy. I'm keeping this up, though. Saving this picture. So, yeah, well, take care, y'all. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it all. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, the homage for Elton, it never fails. Yeah, you can't see this information. And I'm glad, I love your reactions. Because, again, it shows that, because someone will say, well, you're just seeing it. I'm not the only one seeing it. I've never seen any of you guys before in person. But you guys are seeing the same thing I've seen. You guys see it whether regardless I'm here or not. So, I think it's just time. It's time that, there's no more cognitive dissonance. Oh, you're very welcome, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you for showing up, for being here the whole time that you've been here. You've been here for hours. MOR, you've been here the whole time, man. And again, no pressure. Never feel like I have to stay the whole time. Because again, I could sit there and rant all day long. I could open my mouth. I could keep talking. It's just, you guys know those people that keep talking all day. I'm one of those people, but I try not to be annoying. I try to keep talking and actually say something of substance, or be chill. I'll just keep talking for the sake of talking. So, but because I gotta take a rest, but I can keep going. That's why I gotta stop myself, or else I will keep going, and it won't be good. So thanks for the sub, Nicole. I really appreciate it. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. We'll see. If I do, it'll be much less, maybe half an hour. So take care, y'all. I will see you next time.